Got here a little bit late, so we don't have the opening thing. Checking all my stuff to make sure that it's working, and it appears to be. So, hi, how you doing? Happy Friday afternoon to you. Got a little bit of a late jump here, so that's why we were not able to do our normal Friday song that we do in the afternoon. So that's all it was. But we are here for the Friday afternoon fun Megastore simulator, getting back to working on the bakery that we had started originally thinking about working on. And then we got derailed because we had 50 new toys that we had to add into the store. So now we're going to go back to working on the bakery again. That is the plan. Got to get some money to get that expansion. But then when we get the money to get that expansion, going to go and work on getting that bakery put in and see exactly where we go from there. I don't know if we'll get all the bakery, but we'll find out. We'll see exactly how it's going to go. With any luck, we'll get there. But fingers crossed, we're going to start having fun. And I'm going to stop talking about it. We're going to start by saying hello, as always, to the best wrench crew in the business. There is no better than the superfecta of superiority, also known as Cozy Worship Space, David W7535, Lady Fluffy Dragon, and John Swigert. I see that Lady Fluffy Dragon is here. Scrolling through the comments, I see that David is here. John may be here. I don't see him there, but he may be around. And Cozy is probably still asleep, as she should be. But a happy Friday to Cozy, to Lady Fluffy Dragon, and to David, and to John, and to Cozy. A very happy Saturday to her, because she is in the future. We also have Gamer Sue and Salty Starfish on the Twitch side. Great seeing both of you. On the YouTube side, we had early hellos from Ethan and Mark Nangle and Dublin Games and Miss Starius. We also have here, as Junkie, we have, and I forgot how I said it the second time. I think it was Ninka or Ninka. I already blew it. I already forgot. I'm so bad at names. I'm horrible. We also have Cajun Princess on the Twitch side. We have Rich on Wheels on the Twitch side. We have Dr. Roach on the YouTube side, and Blessed Day Pam. And we've also got, scrolling down the list, we've got Tony Schummel, we got Niexa Bowmeyer, we've got Bergdus, we've got Lexi, we've got Emma Tabby, we've got Guardian Jane, we've got Mars Bar over here as well. We've got other people. Let's see, other people that we got. We got Jay Reed. We've got Michael Porters. And let's see, we got Crystal Amber, we got Rick Trucking with grandkids Zane and Annie. It was Zane's birthday yesterday. He turned 7. That is awesome. John will be here shortly. We have Jim Eddington, we have John Weatherman. So it was Ninka. I think that was the right one. That was right? Ninka? I think it was the right one. And if not, then I know it was Ninka, but I think it was Ninka. So, and Blue Silverwolf also here. I will eventually get everyone's name right. And for everyone else that we have that's out there watching and lurking, hi. Happy Friday to you. Let us hop back in. Cool. Ninka, I got it. How about that? I'll forget by next time, and it's not your fault. It's mine. I just suck. I'm just bad. So, all right. So, in case you have not seen the place, they've changed the look of it. That never used to be Mega Rusty parts. That used to be in 2 different lines, I feel like. Huh. I wonder if that's different somehow. Kelly Snyder, how you doing? Great to see you. Vaughn Gladhill, how you doing? Glad to see you as well. So yeah, here's the place. This is the section that we have right here that is going to become our extra bakery section when we have the money for it. We only have $20,000, which is not enough money to do that. I.e., now that's the thing. In English, it's not necessarily that way, because English is weird. So there are times where it could be completely different from that. It all just depends on what the word is. So yeah, if you have not seen, here's our completed toys department. All the toys, all the way down the run here. Everything available. With a little extra space if I want to do. I might do like more pool noodles there now that I think about it. That might be a way to get a few more pool noodles, because I have nothing else to do with that space. But yeah, here's all of our toys, all the new stuff. Oh, okay. And yeah, in a language that's not English, maybe that's right. Because English is weird. Yeah, they changed this. That used to be on 2 different lines, but now they made it where it's all on 1 line. That's cool. I like it. I'm digging it. There's stuff on that truck. Does this look different? Maybe it all looks the same, but it feels like it's a little bit different. I don't know. They also changed all the numbering on here. Oh, yeah, so you could have up to 4 characters on there. Okay. Huh. I remember Guardian was telling me about that. Again, might have a use for that later, but I don't know. So Zane wants me to hear this. Well, Zane, hi. How you doing? Your grandpa's an awesome dude. It's good seeing you. A very, very happy Friday to you. Yeah, so they'll maybe we'll do some stuff with that at some point. I don't know. Maybe. Not quite sure. Charlotte Ward, we just got started. You're right on time. So you're all good. If we click on the signboard, like outside, let's see. So click on the signboard. Let's see. Textile normal. Oh no, I don't want that. Can I? Oh, you can hide the word Megastore. Oh, I'll leave that though. Can you make it? Can I do this and go Mega Rusty and then enter? No, it doesn't work. So, all right. So I've still got to be like that unless I put in a. No, I can't even do that. So that's all right. No worries. We're good. That's fine. I mean, I could center it. I could have be left. I could have be right. Go center. Sure. That's no good. That's no good at all. I could do that. Let's make it 5. Let's do that. Cool. That works. That'll be fine. I think that'll be fine. We'll go with that. Angel Mazer, welcome to Rusty Champagne. Thank you so much for the follow on Twitch. I appreciate that very, very much. Cool. All right. Let's get into it. Nothing's going to happen if I keep on sitting here playing around with signs. So let's R to end the day. 332 customers still right about there. We've still not hit our max that we can get in a day. We're getting closer, but we're still not there. Hopefully we won't be too far off at this point. Is today the day that we're going to hit the limit of 52? I hope it is. Oh yeah, and they made the trucks bigger, so the trucks can now hold 16 pallets instead of 10, which is nice. So that's a good change. So you don't have to order as many trucks. You can order one bigger truck. Juju, how you doing? Happy Friday to you. Oh, and I saw your question in the chat yesterday about like who out of me and Cans and Austin, who would be the one that would first, who would be the longest survivor of a zombie apocalypse? I'm going to go with Cans would be the longest person to survive, and I would be the first one out. Probably, because I'm an old man and I just don't think I could put up with all the zombies. So I'd be like, yeah, whatever. But Cans would probably beat us, and Austin would probably be right behind Cans. But so I'd go that way, I think. But me, I'd be like, yeah, just do your worst, whatever. So that's what I'm going with on that. So, and Elikatori.
So glad I can catch the live for one of my favorite games. Love your videos.
Thank you so much for the $9.99. That is awesome of you to do. Thank you. I really appreciate that. And it's one of my favorite games too. I really enjoy it. So let's get into it. Let's get into the fun. So here we go. Day 117. If there were a bunch of zombies and it was me and Cans alone and Austin, Cans and Austin would be surviving. I'd be a zombie chasing them down. Especially because one of them doesn't drink cereal milk. And we all know who that is. Store's open for your convenience. Okay. There we go. I did see the most sold product. It was, I forget what it was, but I did see that there was one there. So there. Someone said yesterday that Austin would last longer because he'd throw you Yes, that is also true. Austin would use me and Cans as human shields. He would absolutely do that. Oh, absolutely. No doubt about it. Cans would be slowed down, dragging his massive forehead along. That's great. Cans said Haiti was waiting for his game. I saw that he was like not currently streaming right now, so I didn't know what was going on there. I'm guessing he's on his way into his new one. But again, Cans, how you doing? Apparently, you and I would die to a zombie apocalypse because Austin will like throw both of us under the bus. So give Austin a sledgehammer and he'll be fine. It's fine. It's fine. He's getting his diet. Oh, that's right. Yeah, he had stuff going on. That's right. I remember he was talking about how he was having things done over by his house. It was a table being delivered. Oh, okay, cool. I've got to be able to change the mouse sensitivity. I feel like it's not sensitive enough. So let's knock that up a bit. I've never had a problem with that, but that's better. There we go. Austin was the one that introduced me to Cans and you as well. Used to watch the supermarket. Oh yeah, man. He was like the supermarket simulator king. He had so many episodes. He did like 300 episodes of Supermarket Simulator. He was the bomb on that game. I mean, he's still the bomb, but man, he was the one to go to if you wanted Supermarket Simulator content. Absolutely. Having to stop to get some adult beverage. HR work is mentally. Oh my gosh, yeah. I didn't realize that. Juju, I didn't realize you worked in HR. Oh my gosh, that is, yeah.
It looks
baked. Yeah. HR. I mean, I've never worked in HR, but I know all the stories about HR because I worked with people that did work in HR. And man, the stuff that people in HR go through is enough to make people drinky. I totally understand that. Absolutely. So, Truck and Spears, how you doing? Great to see you. Zombies would be running away from Austin because they'd be spending all their brain cells. Yeah. That would be funny. All three of us. And for global company. Oh, man. Yeah. For a global company, it's even worse. It's like I always said when I worked in the private sector, the jobs were always good. It was always the darn people that made them tough. All the time. It was always the people. Sometimes there were good people, don't get me wrong. But sometimes there were people that were just a majorly pain in the butt. All the time. Now, did they also get rid of the sound effects for... Did they get rid of the sound effect, like the change sound effect? Is that gone? I mean, oh no, I can hear it, but let me see something. Did they make it where you can only hear it? Oh, so they made the change, like the little sound of coins dropping. They made that sound effect disappear unless you're like close to the registers. Again, I'm good with it. I'm just surprised that it happened. I did not see any. I didn't see whatever patch notes there were. So it's supposed to come back. Oh, I'm fine if it doesn't. I mean, I could hear it if I was close to the registers. So that's fine. I mean, I don't need to hear it. I was just surprised that it was gone. Yeah, because if you walk up close to it, you can hear it. Like that. You can hear it if you're right there. So if you're right over by it, that's cool. It's more realistic to not hear it from all the way over here. So, one request for this game is curves. Yeah, some curved shelves would be good in all the departments because not everybody's going to have their stuff. Oh, yeah, but I see what you mean there. Curved shelves there, absolutely. Yeah, like having a curved shelf on both ends of this would be really cool. Same with the bakery. Having a curve to go right where I've got my garbage can would be good. I'd be a fan of that. I'm assuming it wouldn't be that hard to build it in and make it functional. And if so, then I'd be good with it. I also feel like it got darker in here. Like, did someone cut down my electric bill, and as a result, it's not quite as bright in the store? It feels like it's dimmer. And if it is dimmer, I liked it when it was brighter. It almost feels like it's a little too dim in here. I don't know.
Nice crust on this one.
Maybe there's a way to, like, change it. Can I crank up my lights? Because it just, yeah, it feels a bit dim. Huh. Maybe it's just me. So I do not get any more lumens. I've hit my lumen limit. That's all I get. No more for me. Okay, let's see. Labeled only, out of stock in the back, and then all here. What do we got? Or is it in stock? Or is it, can we do all? I guess it's that. Okay. Let's go low stock. Still no. Music is actually not that bad right now. Vending, this is all. And we're actually good there. Wow. I only need 2 things. All right, that means I should be able to get more music. So let's go back to music and check here then. Did I put the cello bags in there? I did. So we're out of those. Let's get some of those. Let's get some of those. Just to start. Dock 1. Okay. There's a light switch now over by the Megastore in the store. Over here. Lights! It's still not bright enough. And I guess you'd have a time where you, I mean, this is like, hello, welcome to Mega Rusty Part 2, After Dark, or something like that. That's weird. Feels like you don't really need it, but, so. No, it's salty. That's perfectly okay for the thoughts on the shelves. I totally get you. Hey, a rant is always good. If there's things that you want, a rant's not a bad thing. So I feel you're good with that. Twitter pated, how you doing? Great to see you. YOLO! How you doing? Yeah, it feels dim in here. It definitely feels like it's dim in here. It does not seem like it's as bright as it was before. Let me take a look about the warehouse and the service room. This feels all right. This, maybe a touch brighter? Maybe a touch? This feels fine. This just feels dim. I don't know. Maybe it's because I've got orange walls, but it definitely feels like it needs to be, like, brought up a smidge. I mean, I don't know what change was made before, but yeah, it doesn't feel bright enough. I'm going to say. I'm going to go with that. So, yeah. If there's a way to make it brighter, I'm all for it. So, but aside from that, it's not bad. Oh, yeah, they have different brightnesses. Yeah. Oh, let me check on the second floor. Now, wait a minute. All of a sudden, it got brighter in here. It is definitely brighter now. At 6:30 p.m. This room is absolutely brighter. This room feels like it got brighter. And if I go out here, it feels like it got brighter out here too. So I don't know if it's adjusted to the time of the day, but it definitely feels like everything got brighter at about 6:30. We're going to have to check that out again tomorrow. So stay tuned. We'll see if tomorrow, if that happens again, because it felt like everything kicked up about 10%. Just like, boom, everything went up about that quick. Unless you did it while I was playing, in which case you're a mastermind, but I don't think that's the case. So, adjustable lights. That would be good. The second floor, yeah, the second floor is plenty bright. The second floor is good, but the first floor, it does not feel like it is as much. But yeah, the second floor is good. So, yeah, I don't know. Maybe the outside lights were giving us some touch to it. Maybe? Maybe it's somehow bleeding into the main rooms? Yeah, I don't know. I will make sure to stand in here at about 6:30 p.m. So at about 18:30, I'll make sure to be standing in this room tomorrow. See if we notice that same thing. And Katie Cat, how are you doing over on the Twitch side? Great to see you. Very good having you, and happy Friday to you. And yes, I want to echo what everyone else has said in here, YOLO. The tribute that you gave for cans is absolutely, absolutely awesome. And I am so appreciative that you did such a thing, because, I mean, he is a friend to a lot of us here. And to see that you did that for him is, I mean, that is really a stand-up thing. And it means a lot to a lot of us. So thank you so much for having done that. It's you don't see that in many places. So when you do see it, you definitely want to say what an awesome thing it is. So again, thank you so much for having done that, because that is really, really cool. Because you just do not see that a lot, and it just makes you feel good about things, and I'm very, very happy that is a thing. So, yeah, it means a lot. It really does to a lot of people. Him most of all, but to a lot of other people, it definitely means a lot, just because it's just such an awesome thing. So. How are we looking otherwise? $48,000. That should be enough. Let me do a real quick check here just to make sure I'm not running out of anything, or that we're not running low on anything. Do our normal check. I'm out of lobsters, apparently. Still not getting those. Still can't make me. Vending is fine. So we're going to buy this Dock 2. Just in case. Oh, I guess I could have put it in Dock 1. That's all right. So. And yeah, I do know about the fact that I can change all of these racks. I would have to figure out what I would make them if I was going to give them names. I don't know, because some of these are not all the same thing. Like, I could call this, I mean, I don't know, I could call it MU01 for music, and just kind of keep on going down the line. But I've got some things here that are not all music. So yeah, I could make this MU02 and just kind of keep going there. Like that. But like this one is it all sports? I think it's all sports, so this one could be SP01, and I could just kind of keep going like that all the time to give it something like that. Rob Evans, how you doing? Great to see you. Happy Friday to you. Insania, how you doing? Great to see you over on the Twitch side. Hope you're doing good. So yeah, BK01, and just kind of keep going with this, I guess. So BK02. I mean, I guess I can figure out what to do with that at some point. But yeah, I've got some racks that are mixed, and that's where we get to be kind of challenging. Like this has toys. I mean, this has candy, and it has vending. Or no, is this all toys? This one might be all toys. Yes, this would be like, I don't know, Toys 01. And just kind of keep going. This one is a challenge because it actually has vending on it. And it has toys on it. So, yeah. It would work to an extent. But then the rest of it, I'd have to figure out exactly how I was going to do things with it. So. The other weird thing is that on this rack, these are over here. But on this rack, they're over there. And these racks are both facing the same way. So is there a reason why these tags are here on this rack, but they're over there on the other racks? I don't know. Mix could be that. I mean, I could have mixed ones. Possibly. That'd be a thing. Potentially. Lots of options. All right, let's see. $46,000. We have one person left in the store. Are they over here? No, they're not over here. It's not somebody having a fight with Roger over seafood. So there is actually one person in the store that is a customer. There they are. That is our last customer here. So, with $46,000, let's also clear out all vending machines, get all of our vending machine money. which should put us up closer to $50,000. We can now go ahead and open up that section there. Management and growth, yeah. $38,400 for that section, and there it is. So I guess I'll take that entire back wall and make it the fish tiles. I guess I'll do that. And then we're going to take this entire area and start making it all kinds of bakery. So let me get all of my paints taken care of. So let's do this. Decorations. And we've got our fish market wall first. Slap that up there. Just for consistency on that wall. And I feel like I want to take the rest of this and make it like a bakery kind of tile. I feel like I want a different kind of tile there. But before I do that, let's go back in here, get my orange wall for here. Foxy Gamer, how you doing? Great to see you. Happy Friday to you. So orange wall there. Let's do that. And again, if this entire thing is going to get filled with displays, then I can change this tile to be something else. And it'll be fine. So let's take a look. Other tile options. Classic square tile floor, checkered tile floor, retro star tiled floor. Black tiled floor, terrazzo floor. Let's try that. That might be interesting. Let's see what this looks like if we do this and go from here over. That's that might be something. That might be doable. That could be doable. I could go with that. Yeah, we could do that. Yes, and I did know that we can do 16 pallets now. They did change it where the trucks hold 16 pallets now. That's doable. I can be talked into this. It's a completely different look for me. I don't normally do things that look like that, but I can be talked into that. I like that one. Let's do that. That works. Okay, so let's now take this stuff and get it changed around. So if we start setting this stuff up like this and take these ovens, I feel like I don't need 3 ovens anymore. At least you won't see any drop breadcrumbs. Exactly. That's how it goes. It's a great way to hide all the breadcrumbs. It's all part of our secret strategy that we got here. All right, so we'll do that. Those snap next to each other, right? Yeah, they do. Okay, so that works. Oh yeah, that's right. I'm gonna have to buy more of these more of the bakery trays, just so I can get the trays and then sell the racks back. That's right. I got to do that because I remember that's how we cheesed that system. I've got $11,000. I've still got restockers that are doing stuff. So with that being the case, if they're still doing stuff, I can at least get 1 license here. So let's do that. So bakery licenses. Big baby, you made it. How you doing? Happy Friday to you. I hope you're doing well. So we got some cinnamon rolls. We got some donuts. We got whatever those things are. Let's go ahead and get that. You used to have 3 ovens, but sold 2 of them since they only work out of 1. Oh, yeah, that's probably a good idea then. And Lisa, how you doing? Happy Friday to you. How do you sell stuff back? I can show you. What you would do is you would go here. You would pack it up with F. And then you can take it over to a recycle bin, which you must purchase. So if you have one of these recycle bins here, you would take it, throw it in the recycle bin. In the bottom right of the screen, it shows you we will sell this for $150. But again, it has to go in a recycle bin. If you try and do it over here, that will not work. So you have to put it in a recycle bin, and you can sell it for $150. But you have to purchase this bin out of the computer. And those bins are over here, shopping equipment, recycle bin, $150 for that. And you can have as many of those bins as you want. I've got like 5 of them back there, but that's all it is. They added that. That was a while ago they added that one. So it's a very nice feature. So adding holiday themes in the future, that'd be cool. That'd be really neat if they had that. So, okay. So these guys are doing some stuff still. So let's go here. Bakery licenses. This license here, number 4. We are going to go ahead, get that priced. And Ivory Dragonus, how you doing? Great to see you. Okay, so we're going here. Let's see, 9. So it's going to be $11.50. I think we can go. Nope, that's a little too much. This is going to be 10 and a quarter, maybe 10.50. Yep. And then this is going to be snail pies? Snail pie. That looks a lot like a cinnamon roll, but they're calling it a snail pie. I'll go with it. So let's see, 15, maybe 15 and a quarter. Yeah, we can do that. 15 and a quarter. Got it. Cool. So stream was interrupted by a phone call from my mother. That's by one of the cake I brought. Mom, why are you interrupting the stream about questions about real life? How rude. No, just kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding. And John Fogg, how you doing? Great to see you. Snail pie. Again, to me, that looks like a cinnamon roll. But maybe in other places, they call it a snail pie. I don't know. Maybe I'm just missing something here. So bakery, not labeled. Snail pie. Okay. I'll go with it. I will go with it. Dock 3, because that's where all of our new stuff goes. Okay. Do I need a display case for this? I don't think so. I've got extra space, so we're good. I can put one there. I might need to start collapsing some of this stuff. Because with all the stuff that I'm going to have, it might be time to start condensing. I don't know. I think it's going to be time to start condensing. Because, yeah, like that stuff I've got condensed. I think I'm going to have to do that. Yeah. I might... Oh, yeah, I'm going to probably... Oh, we're going to be waiting forever to do that. That's going to be the thing that's going to be tricky. Because I've got all that bakery in the back. Huh. Yeah, we'll have to take a look at that. One way or the other, I don't need a new shelf or any of that. That's the most important part. All right. Herculean strength to move this. And right over there. Set these up. The rustic rolls. And then drop that down. Okay. There we go. Assign a restocker to bakery and then pause him. But other people will still take care of it, though. That's the trouble. I mean, other people that are able to handle the bakery. I mean, anyone who's assigned to all will. I mean, because I don't have any way. That's the trouble. I don't have any containers to put all the extra stuff in right now. We'll make it a gradual process to get that. Snail pie pastry is really a thing. Huh. Okay, I learned something new every day. It's a very interesting name for a cinnamon roll, but I'll go for it. I mean, it does look like a snail, so there is that. I mean, it's accurate in terms of what it looks like. So employees do have a pause button. The thing is that, I mean, I could pause everybody. I just don't have anything. I don't have any packaging to put this stuff away. Like if I wanted to condense all this right now, I don't have packaging to put it in. I mean, I could put it in trays. I'd have a whole bunch of stuff in extra trays. That's where I'd have some trouble. Because then I'd have to put stuff in trays, and then I'd have to put that in a tray, that in a tray, that in a tray. I'd have to get a whole bunch of extra trays. How many extra trays would I need if I was going to do this? 1, 2, 3, counting with Rusty, 4, 5, 6. I need 6 trays. Maybe. All right, let's see. Let's try this. Okay, let's see. All right, management, manage staff. Restockers, all paused. Nobody do anything. Hold your horses, all of ya, while we try this. Let's see if this is going to work. Don't pick up the entire rack, you maroon. Pick up the tray. All right. Okay. So we're just going to end up with a whole bunch of extra trays of stuff. Don't pick up the rack. Pick up the tray. Okay. And, oh no, I gotta pause the bakeries. I forgot. He's like, why are you doing that? I'll just put it all right back. Oh, you dummy. Okay, baker, stop. Stop, sir. Stop. All you smart people in the chat, all of you very smart people with all the smart ideas, I love all of you with all your smart ideas. You're all SMRT, and I'm not. Okay, that can actually go down there. Because I actually have a spot for that. Okay, then that goes away. I do have to double up the donuts. Everybody loves double donuts. And I do need another rack for that. Okay. So... boom, boom, boom. Those are gone. Same thing over here. What do I have? Billions of breadsticks. Do I have... I've got uncooked bagels for some reason. Not going to ask. Not going to worry about it. All right, so let's grab those. Okay. That'll go there. Got left click, not right click. It's so easy to do and so hard to tell my muscle memory not to do it. Then the breadsticks. So for that, I am going to need another rack. Okay. So let's get one more rack. Cryo Phoenix, how you doing? So shopping, bakery furnitures, tray rack, add to cart, front door with you. Do all this. Stanley, you know how it goes.
Oops, wrong button.
There you go. Thank you so much for the $2. I appreciate that very, very much. And Sarah, how you doing on the Twitch side? Great to see you. All right. So here. So let's go ahead and set that up. Okay. Now, again, left clicking, not right clicking. Breadsticks aplenty. This thing's going to be full of breadsticks. Now, this is the part where it's going to be challenging because I'm going to just have all of these things here. So I've got like breadsticks, just tons and tons of breadsticks there. And eventually, I guess I'm just going to run out of them there. And that'll be fine. So I just got to remember not to order any more bakery until I get all this knocked down. And Stanley,
oops, wrong button again.
Stanley, thank you for another $2. I really appreciate that. It's very nice of you. Oh, put them underneath there so they don't refill the trays when they empty. Does that work? Like if I do that, that's a valid thing? That actually works like that? So if I do this, they will... That works? So they'll take all that and then, okay, if that's the case, then awesome. So we'll do that. Your hubby's 50 years old. Oh, well, for sure. I can do that. Here we go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Grim, who turns 50, and that's a wonderful age. Happy birthday to you. High five. There you go. A very, very happy birthday to you. Okay, so I'm guessing from the way I understand it, they'll take that, they'll put those back there after they're done, maybe, or maybe I got to move them one way or the other. It's fine. Now the part that I still haven't done, which is to actually make all those new things. All these guys are like, can we go home yet? No, you can't. Because I started something that I should not have started. I should have waited until tomorrow to do all this, and I did not. So that's my own fault. It's my fault. It's always me. I'm always the problem. It's always me. Yeah, they're unlabeled and don't get refilled. The only question I wonder is, does the baker still come and take that stuff? If so, cool. I just wasn't sure whether or not that part actually happened. So, but if they do, then awesome. All right, now I think I could just take all this, just put all that on there. But I do have to cook it because the other problem I have is that the bakers still don't know where this stuff goes. So that has to go there. Actually, let's put these in the oven first. Let's do that. Be smart about this. Okay. I haven't started these ovens in forever. Okay, there's that. Garbage can right there. Dead Rhyme! Thank you so much for that. And I didn't mean to talk over it. Love your stream. Thank you so much for the 2 months on Twitch. So many things with which you could use your Prime subscription, and you choose to use it on this ridiculous stuff. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate it very, very much. Okay, so donuts there. And then that was my donut one. These are the rustic rolls. They can go up there. That sounds about good. That was that one. And then the snail pies. A very good looking snail pie. That will go right about there. Cool. All is good. And then these need to go in the back. So we're good. We got it. All is well. And then the snail pies are here. Huh. Lots. Okay, and then that was over here. Was that one? Yeah, that was that one. Okay, got it. Cool. I think we're good. I think we got it. So, how many bakery licenses left? Lots. Lots of them. I do believe. So, let's see. Where am I going? I'm looking at the completely wrong thing. Licenses left. 2, 5, 8, 11, 12. 12 licenses left. A lot. We'll eventually get this filled in. I'm sure we'll be able to do it without any problem. All right. Strawberry milk, the most popular product today. We have $8,600 left in the account. Lots going on. All right, let's get back into it. That took way too long. And Ms. Darius, how you doing? Great to see you. A very happy Friday to you. Day 118. We finally figured out the bakery. We got more stuff, including snail pies, which we guarantee are not made with any snails. Stores are open for your convenience. Let's do it. Don't forget to resume the workers. Thank you. Okay. Be funny just to see them all standing around like, well, you told us to pause, so we're paused. And restockers. Resume. They're all gone. So there we go. All is running. Now I feel, I don't want to do it, but there's a part of me that wants to move all this over. There's a part of me that wants to move all of this over to the left a bit, but I don't really want to do that. But there's a part of me that so desperately wants to move all this a little bit more to the left. Oh, did I not resume the baker? I thought I resumed the baker. I was almost positive I resumed the baker. I thought I did that. I did. Yeah, I resumed them. Yeah. Yeah, they're resumed. I thought I had that. Yeah. We got that one. So. Yeah, I thought I had that. Okay. So, but yeah. To give myself a little bit more room. Is it worth it to move all this over like a half a foot? Is it worth it? Yep, I'm going to do it. Heck with it. I'm going to do it. Can't be talked out of it. We're going to do it. So here we go. Going to move that over about that much. Is that enough? That's good. Yep, we're going to do it. So here we go. Pixel. All right. This is so stupid of me to do. This is so ridiculous of me to do this. Why am I doing this? Why would I do this to myself? Why? Why would I do this other than because I can? Why is that not sticking to that one? There it is. It's probably because I was in the way. All right, let's move this back. Try and set this up. This is why I didn't do this, because trying to get these things all lined up properly is such a pain in my buttocks. Yeah, why did I do this? What was I thinking?
That looks great. Nice and
What was I thinking when I did this? How was this supposed to line up? Did that line up more with that corner? I think it did. I think that was the way that went. It was supposed to line up more like that. And it doesn't help that I can't see that far over to see what I'm trying to do. I think that's what I was trying to do with all this. And then move this all over like this a bit. All these poor customers that are all looking for fish and they're not going to get it because I can't. Let's see. Because I can't figure out what the heck I'm doing. This was such a mistake. Oh, and I got it here. I got to move this out of the way because this one's like all up in bad space. Okay. I think that's that. Okay, so then this needs to mirror this. So this needs to move over a little bit more, but it's so hard to tell. I think that's about right. I think that's about right. I think that's about right. It's close enough. I'm not going to worry about it anymore. Okay, and then that moves over. Okay, that was like a whole lot of pointless, but I did it anyway, and I feel good about myself. Okay. Done. I gained 6 inches on that side. Perfect. These aren't lined up with each other at all. These did not snap to each other. Why did they not snap to each other? Snap, please. There. Now you're lined up. That's right. Okay. There we go. Oh. Phew. Does that look better now? Yeah, there's a lot more space here. There's enough space there. I feel better about what I did. It was a lot, but I feel better about it. So I'm good with it. Yeah. I must not have hit the snap on that when I put that one in place. Yeah, and there's enough room there. We're good. Because that'll give me more room for people to walk through here to get all the bakery stuff. And that's the thing that I feel is going to be good. I'm just hoping I'm going to be able to get 12 licenses worth of product in all the space that we've got left. I think we can. I think we can. I think we'll be all right. Buttons can be extremely hard. Moving product can be even harder. All right. Roger's here. He's here. Everybody's here. I don't have to worry about any of this anymore. I can let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Don't try to move it more. There it is, and there's where it will stay. Don't move the shelves. They look good where they were anyway. All right, so there's that. Bet you didn't think I was going to bust out a Frozen reference on you, did you? All right. What am I going to do now? I'm going to see what we need to order. That's what I'm going to do first. So, let's get that. That's all cheap. All right, those three. And then go to low stock for everything else here. Boom, 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 boom. Nope, not going to get that yet. Can't make me. That will do. That will do. Vending. This is another all. Don't have anything out of stock in the back. Cool. Dock 1. No. Okay. Level D. Frozen song meme, but with Rusty singing added. There you go. So, how's Data Center coming along? Honestly, I think I've kind of retired that game, to be honest, because I'm at the point now where I've seen that they've made a bunch of updates to that game, and 99% of the stuff that they've talked about that they've updated in that game, I have no idea what they're talking about. It's like, cool, you made updates. What did that do? What are you even saying? And again, it's not the developer's fault. Absolutely not the developer's fault on that, not whatsoever. And that's not meant to sound like it is. It's just that at this point in time, that game has gone whoosh over my head. So, and I don't think that there's anything really all that new for me to do in it. It's I could work on putting the other customers in, but it's the same thing as I did with all the other customers before that, and it's just kind of like, so yeah, I think I'm just kind of, I just kind of hit my limit with it. It's a great game for people that are in that field and can do all kinds of intricate stuff with it and do the stuff that they've always envisioned in their head. But for an average Joe like me, it was fun. But at this point, it's just kind of like, yeah. So I'm 2 away now from, what am I, like 898 on Rusty 2? Is that what we're talking about? I'm 2 away or something like that? Maybe. I don't know what we're talking about. There's stuff happening that I don't know. What's happening? Oh, John is Team Silver. Was he Team Red before? Did that change? Maybe that's what we're talking about? That his background is now silver and it was red? I am trying to figure out what the heck's going on here. Oh, I'm 2 away from 900 on Rusty Champaign 2. Okay, that's what we're talking about there. So many conversations that are happening that I can't figure out what they are.
I love that freshly baked smell.
Better Mart all over again. Too many updates that don't make any sense. No, I don't want to say that for Data Center. I think that the updates for Data Center make perfect sense to people that understand them. I don't understand what any of them are, but it's not that I don't understand. Better Mart just adds stuff for the sake of adding stuff. That's a completely different thing. Data Center, the stuff that they add makes real life sense. I just don't understand that real life because I'm not in that world. So the stuff that they added, I'm like, oh, cool, you did a thing. I don't know what it is, but that's just because I'm not in that field. That's completely different from Better Mart, where they just add stuff to add stuff, and it makes you scratch your head because why are you continuing to add stuff when you really don't need to do that? Is Dock 1 still loaded? It is. So if I order more stuff, it's got to go to Dock 2. Low stock. What do we got that's in stock here that's getting low? You're low. Okay, let's check music. We got a bunch of stuff we should be able to do here that we're getting low on. Yeah, let's do all those because we're getting low on all that. Maybe I'll do that too. Yeah, we'll do all those. I'm down to 1 tablet. Okay. That's about it there, really, I think. Yeah, it's about good. So let's do that. Doc 2. Done. Okay. As someone once said, a bunch of jargon. It's a jargon. If you're not in it, then it's kind of jargon. Otherwise, if you're there, then it makes perfect sense to the people. And Luca Lombardi, how you doing? I just now saw you there. Happy Friday to you. But no, it's like I said, I feel like that's a very fun game if you're in the field. And I had fun with it, but it was starting to get way too technical, and the expectations were for me to do stuff that like met up to these technical specs. I'm like, I have no idea what you're talking about, guys. This and that setup thing, I don't know what you mean. And the game doesn't really care about it anyway. So it's like, well, yeah. It was fun.
I hope these
But
are baked today.
there are other things, for sure. There is plenty of jargon in accounting. The toughest part about being in accounting, it can be said of any field. It's not just accounting. The toughest part of being in any field, and Lady Fluffy can certainly attest to this as well, is, well, a bunch of people can attest to this. It's not just Lady Fluffy. I think anyone who works in their own field can attest to the fact that one of the hardest things about being in your field is being able to explain something that makes sense in your field to somebody that is not in your field. Like for me, being able to try and explain something about financial performance or something about accounting entries to somebody that is not in accounting or who does not understand balance sheets and income statements, and make it make sense to them. Be able to talk to a layman about what your field is and not get them completely lost in the jargon. Because I have done that so many times where I say all kinds of things that make sense to me, and the person just looks at me and they're glossed over. They're like, "What did you just say?" And so, yeah, that is like the difficult thing. It is an art form to translate technical solutions to non-technical people. Very, very much the case. There's a lot of jargon in many, many fields. A lot. It is challenging. And commercial banking is very hard to talk about. I understand that working and lurking because I worked in commercial banking for a while. I didn't work on the bank side, but I worked for the holding company that oversaw a bunch of banks. So I'm very, very familiar with the world of commercial banking. I spent many a quarter in my life filing call reports. And all of that stuff. It was a lot. It was a lot, for sure. Would I ever go back to sports renovations? Probably not. That game's so far in the rearview mirror now. I don't think so. I mean, that's one of those, no one would really watch it other than maybe a handful of people. So probably not. I don't think. I have my new chair. Yes, I do. It's here. I love it. I absolutely love my new chair. It is great. My new chair, in case people are wondering, let me pull out the thing. It is available on Amazon. It is a Gabrilli, is the name of the company of it. It's the Gabrilli Ergonomic Office Chair. If you look it up there, that's where you will find it. It is a sub $200 chair. It was very easy to put together. Probably took me about 30 minutes. It did not require any assistance to put it together. The only thing is that if you're going to take the box and move it up a flight of stairs or down a flight of stairs, you will definitely want a helper for that. Or you can do like I did, take all the parts out and take the parts upstairs, a few parts at a time. But if you like try to take the box upstairs or downstairs, you're going to want someone to help you. But once you get the box where you want it to be, putting the chair together is easy enough to do with one person. And it's a very nice chair. Definitely like it. I'm very glad that I have it. So. All right. How we looking? Dock 1 still going. Did I order stuff that they can't put up? Is that what happened? That must have been what I did. Yeah, I must have done that because that stuff must not have a place in the shelves or not enough room. So I must have ordered too many things, perhaps. I don't know. And Eric Tate, how you doing? Do I like playing the Final Fantasy games? I really haven't played them all that much. Oh, did I play any of them? I might have played one way back, but yeah, I've hardly ever played them over the course of my life. Let's see. Go ahead, get all of our money out of here. We got $17,000, so I can probably get another license. For our bakery. Final Fantasy is there's a long series of Final Fantasy games that are available on multiple platforms. It is a long-running series. It's got maybe like 17 different incantations now. It's extremely popular. But it's it's kind of like turn-based combat. But yeah, I haven't played a lot of it myself. All right, so let's see. Shopping, licenses, bakery. Next one up. Let's just go right down the list. We got this guy here. Pricing on it. We've got dark multigrain bread that can go for $7.50 maybe. I probably can't do $7.75. Yeah, $7.50. It's going to be the price there. This is going to be maybe $6 at best. Yeah, not even that. $5.75. This is going to be what does that say? $7.60. So maybe $9.50. Maybe $9.75. Yeah, there we go. And then let's get that. So, all dark multigrain bread and ciabatta and sesame ring bread. All that. Dock 3. There we go. Gaming with an autistic son. How you doing? Great to see you. Very, very happy Friday to you. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, we're all in the category of trying to explain our lingo to others, explain company policy changes that are not liked by employees or someone that is fired. Yeah. And you're home now, so drink. Prost. Again, working in HR, that can definitely be a challenge. No doubt about it. Oh, shoot, and I left the truck here. Oops! Left that there from last night. So. Final Fantasy, I mean, I feel like it has an overarching theme. And each game may have its own kind of storyline. But there's definitely an overarching theme over the entire Final Fantasy franchise. For sure. Yeah, it's kind of hard to explain, especially for me who's not a Final Fantasy follower to a large extent. So I'm not doing any justice trying to explain it. They're fun games. I just have not... I never played them that much. Just basically a lack of time thing. All right. And David Getty, how you doing? Great to see ya. Also, I think there was someone yesterday who had asked, in terms of in our live stream, someone had asked, and it may have been someone here, I can't remember who it was, but someone had asked whether or not between me and Cans and Austin, if any of us knew JMXP. I myself don't. I don't know if Austin or Cans do. I mean, I know of JMXP because the guy's taking off like a rocket ship and he's putting out all kinds of great stuff and is growing like leaps and bounds every day. But I do not know him. He's not someone that I have talked with at any point in time. He seems like a really nice dude. I mean, from what I've seen, and he's definitely doing really, really good things for sure. But yeah, I do not know him personally. It would be interesting to talk with him and just kind of talk shop with him and stuff like that. But yeah, I don't know him myself. But seems like a pretty good guy from everything that I've seen. So yeah, he's a good one to watch. And it is absolutely amazing because he is just, I mean, he is taking off like an absolute house of fire. That's one of those things that I would just like to, I would love to know exactly what the secret sauce is there, because he is doing things that none of us are doing. Like the amount of views and the amount of subscribers that he's getting right now is putting the rest of us absolutely way behind him. And I can tell that just by looking at Social Blade and stuff like that. He's getting like 100 to 2 subscribers every day. And it's just like everything he does just turns to gold. And again, that's not me saying it with any kind of envy or anything like that. I know he does really, really, really good stuff. And it's just one of those, there's some secret sauce that's going on with him right now that I wish I knew how to duplicate and have over here. So that way we could have the same kind of thing happening. Because he literally a year ago, I don't think he was on the map at all. And now a year later, he's like he's blown way past me, blown way past Austin. He's getting ready to blow way past Cans. I mean, dude's just a rocket ship right now. But again, does real good stuff. So it's not like it's undeserved. It's absolutely 100% deserved. But he is definitely seeing a level of success that the rest of us are still ourselves trying to find. There is a secret sauce there that he has found. And yeah, he's at 43K, but he was 2 weeks ago maybe at 41K. Maybe at 40K, and every day he's just putting on 100 to 200 subs. Every day he's going up that fast, and on a daily basis he's probably getting like 50,000 views. It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing how it's going for him, and he's not even doing that much content on top of it. But everything he does, they all get 50 to 60,000 views, and it's like, I don't feel like the stuff that we do here is that much different than the stuff that he does there. But for whatever reason, it is the results from it are stark. What am I looking for? I don't even know what I'm looking for. I'm looking for my hand truck, but I don't know where it is, and I don't even need it for this, so it doesn't matter. My hand truck's around here somewhere. Oh, it's right there. Ha! That's where I left it. I left it for this. There we go. What a maroon. Now I think I can do this now. I think this is one of the things that we were talking about where we can steal these racks from here. Oh, but I've got a few racks there, so that rack can now come out. How many racks do I have left in there? I've got 3 racks left. So I'm going to need this rack anyway. That's not going to be a problem. I can't get rid of this because I've got 3 racks that are eventually going to need to get taken out. So, okay. So, now, sesame ring bread, that's full. So that goes back to the back. We got these. That's going to go back to the back. And then we've got these. That's going to go back to the back. Then these all need to get cooked up. There we go. So, yeah, we all play the exact same kind of games. Yeah, me, Austin Cans, JMXP. JMXP is another one of those in terms of like the top 15 channels that other people watch who watch this channel. He is in the top 3 right now. Yeah, I believe he's in the top 3. There is a very, very high amount of overlap between this channel and JMXP's in terms of viewership by a good amount. Where do I want to put this? I guess here. Sure, we'll just drop them down there. That'll be fine. And you were what? You were those guys. You were. Does it even matter? I don't think it matters. You can go there. I think you're those guys. Again, it doesn't matter. And then, yeah, these are the round guys. And they can go there. And down there. Got it. Cool. That's all good. Let's go ahead and put the rest of these away. Did I already put that rack back? I already put that rack back. Okay, that's fine. All right, multi-grain was you. Nope, that's not you. Or was it? It's not you. Oh, it's reserved. Oh, it's reserved to his staff. Okay, fine. Shibata, also reserved to his staff. Fine. Okay, and then you. Also reserved to his staff. Okay, fine. Done. Eric Damien, play Junkyard Builder. We did earlier this morning. we did it on our 11 a.m. live stream. It's out there. So we covered the 1.0 early, the 1.04 release of it. So are you guys now done with this? Can I now put this stuff up there? We can. Cool. How about that? Yep. Can. How about that? Yep. Cool. I think everyone's done. You must whip it. When the vending machines need money, you must whip it. Oh, God, what am I even thinking about there? That was such a horrible stretch. All right, here we go. 331 customers again. 19,000 in the bank. Another license in the books. 2 more levels until we can get ourselves another restocker. So here we go. Day 119. Slowly but surely, getting more and more bakery. Still promise there are no snails in the snail pies. Stores open for your convenience. Ah. Here we go. David Mosier, how you doing? Oh, thank you so much for that. I appreciate that very, very much. It has been very fun making this my full-time gig. I'm having a whole lot of fun with it for sure. No doubt about it. So. Joe DeGrone, how you doing? Great to see you. Returns Outlet is still a lot of fun. I really wish that Returns Outlet at some point would add some achievements to it. That'd really be cool. I don't know if they ever will, but it'd be fun if they did. So, and Malcolm Langley, how you doing? Great to see you. Yeah, Susie Lou is home right now, so she's downstairs doing some stuff. What else do I want to do now? I've got 2 spaces up there. I've got 1 space up there, but I forgot. I've got to take care of the seafood counter because it's the morning. So I got to do this. And then I can take a look at all the stuff that we need to do. So, Live, Fly, Die. How you doing? Greetings to you in Germany. Happy Friday to you. You're almost in Saturday. You're not far from the future. You're probably, what, an hour and a half from the future, I'm guessing? Pretty soon. So, but it is great having you. Welcome aboard. I hope you enjoy it. And have we been getting closer to our 52 customer max? I feel like the highest I've seen is like 46. Let's take a look at this and see how good we get here.
This looks a little stale.
This looks a little stale. So, all right. 1 king salmon. 1.5 hours from Saturday. Gotcha. I thought so. $8.99 on the Rusty Champaign 2 channel. I'm pretty sure that by Monday, we should be able to have super chats
Nice and
on Rusty Champaign 2. There's a few day delay between when they count all your hours and all that. So like right now, today is what? The 24th. So I think it's only counting all of the hours that I have on that channel through like April 18th. So by the time it gets up to April 20th, that's when we crossed over 3,000 hours. So I think that means that by Monday, we should have super chats there. I'm pretty sure. We're almost there. And Samat Nasamika, I hope I said that right. I'm sorry if I said that wrong. How you doing? Welcome in on the Twitch side. A very, very happy Friday to you.
perfect color. It looks freshly baked.
All right, there you go. Can someone put the YouTube? Oh, the second YouTube. And maybe that's what you're talking about? Yeah, I think that's up there. I think that's one that Joe put up. But John, not Joe. Who are you again? So Robin, how you doing? Tomorrow's your 51st birthday, and of course it's going to rain here in Pennsylvania. Well, you know what? Since we're not going to be around tomorrow, here we go. We'll do this even a day over. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Robin. Even though it's going to be raining and even though it's tomorrow, it still counts anyway. Happy birthday to you. High five. There we go. What does it count? It counts viewing hours. Is one of the metrics that you need for being able to get memberships and super chats. There are two levels of things in the YouTube world. The first level is 500 subscribers and 3,000 view hours. And that's what gets you memberships and super chats. And then once you get to 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 view hours, that's when you're considered to be fully monetized if YouTube deems that your channel is worthy of being monetized. But those are the requirements that you need in order to get to each of those plateaus. So, yeah. You're waiting for the episode with the data center. I think we're done with that. I think that the last episode that you saw of that is going to probably be the last episode you're going to see of that. I don't think I've got much more I'm going to do with that one. I'm pretty sure. Because it was like I had explained a bit ago with that game. There have been a bunch of updates that have been made to that game that make... I don't understand what they are because I'm not in the field. So they made a lot of technical updates that make a lot of technical sense to the people that are in that field. But to me, I look at everything and all I see on the update screen for that is gibberish. And it's not the fault of the developer on that, not whatsoever. It's just that everything that they talk about in all those updates, I'm like, I have no idea what you're talking about. So yeah, I don't think I'm going to be doing too much more with that one. I'm pretty sure it was a fun game, but I think it's run its course. There are a lot of good content creators that are out there that are playing that game and are doing it the proper technical way. I was never that guy. I was never trying to be that guy. I'm just an idiot who is like running cable through racks. And people were going, but that was just always the way I did it. So yeah, I think that one is pretty much done. We're over 900 subs on Rusty Champaign 2. All of you wonderful, wonderful people. Thank you so much for getting us over 900 there. That is really, really cool. We're 99 away from 1,000, which is hilarious. So, yeah, that would be really cool. If there was a world where Rusty Champaign 2 had over 1,000 subs by the end of April, that would be awesome. I don't know if that'll happen, but it would be awesome if it did, for sure. It'll get there when it gets there. But again, thank you guys so much for getting it to where it is and for all the support that you've shown it so far. It is really, really cool, and I'm very appreciative of all of it. All right, things that we need. Let's take a look at products. Labeled only, out of stock. Let's go with low stock. I actually need some clothes for the first time in forever. Music. Amazingly enough, I don't need music. I wonder if I'm finally at the point where I have enough stuff in the store that's not music that it might finally be starting to balance out. And we don't need to order this as much. It might finally be there. And if so, great. But I've been fighting this battle with music forever. Where I feel like I'm just constantly ordering it all the time. And now it feels like it might be finally starting to stop there. It's Friday, so what's for dinner? Corona Extra is on your menu for the evening. That's good. We're actually having, I actually haven't answered that question now because it's always the question, what is Rusty having for dinner? We're actually having tortellini salad that we got from Costco. Well, that Susie Lou got from Costco. I didn't go there. She did. But yeah, we're having that for dinner. They have this tortellini salad that it's tortellini and it's got other stuff in there, including I think it's got some like cut up pepperoni and salami in there, and they've got some sauce on it. It's delicious. So I'm going to be having that for dinner tonight. It's going to be good. Yeah, I just now saw at 6:30 p.m. the lights. So it must be that at 6:30 p.m. in this game, the outdoor lights must come on, and it makes everything in the building about 10% brighter. Costco hype! Now, for those of you who love Costco, have you on Instagram seen the guy that's doing Instagram reels who he talks about Costco, and at the end of every one of his Costco reels, at the end of every one of his Instagram reels, he always says bulk. And it's this guy, I believe he might be like a pastor or something like that. And he started doing this on a lark, and now he's just like one of the hottest things on Instagram because of all of his Costco reels. I think that's what we've got. Yes, and for those of you who are not yet following Lady Fluffy Dragon, definitely go and follow Lady Fluffy Dragon, even though we're still waiting for her very first video, but she's going to be ready for it when she gets there. So, your parents go to Costco, you just go with them for the food samples. Hey, you got to love a Costco food sample. You really do. They've got all the good stuff there. Absolutely. All right, let's see. Next bakery license. 3 more products. Let's go ahead and do that. Do I have 3 rack spaces for this before I do this? Yeah, and yeah, I do. So we're good. We can do this. License 6. Get it all priced. So we've got hand pies. So that's going to be, where are we going with this? $7? Maybe 7.25? No, 7. We got to go 7. All right. All right. What is this thing? Oh, my head's in the way. What is this thing? All you lovely people. Nope, wrong thing. Don't move that. What is this thing? What is that? That ekpokmak. What is that? What is this thing I'm looking at? What is that? Someone out there has to know what that is. So if someone out there knows what that thing is, tell me. I need to know what that is. And these are going to probably be $7.75. I'm guessing I can do on this. No, $7.50. And then these are going to be, I don't know, $9.75? Maybe $10? We can actually do that on that. So there we go. All right. And then we need to get those. So yeah, what is that? And where is it a local delicacy? It's a meat pie. Okay. It is a traditional Tatar and Bashkir savory pastry. An eggplants and filled donut. That might not be right, John. That might not be it. It's like a pasty, a meat and onion filled pastry. Baked triangular dough pocket filled with raw chopped meat, beef, goose, duck, or mutton, onions, and potatoes. Do you literally serve it raw, or do you like cook it? Is it literally raw chopped meat? So like a tartare and a pastry kind of thing? Is that what we're talking about here? And if so, why wouldn't they cook it? It's a Greek pasty. Okay. Or Turkish. It sounds delicious. It sounds delicious other than the fact that maybe there's raw meat in it. But aside from that, I mean, if you give me a pastry and you fill it with beef and onions and potatoes, I mean, I'd eat that all day long. The meat gets cooked when it's in the oven. Gotcha. Okay, gotcha. So you put raw meat into it, and then it gets cooked when it's in the oven. Okay, got it. You see, you got to explain that stuff to me. You're mad. Somehow you cook all the pastry, and then you jam a bunch of raw meat into it. That's why would that work in my head? I don't know. Obviously, the meat would cook when you cook the pastry, but did I think of that? Of course I didn't. Why would I think of such a thing? Of course, you take a perfectly well-cooked pastry and jam raw meat into it and eat it. Of course, because you know why? Because I'm an idiot. That's why. It sounds like a meat scone. Lady Fluffy Dragon, what do you think of that? Would you eat a meat scone? If you had the ability to eat a meat scone, would you do that? So, I'm too busy yelling at clouds to understand logic. I don't get it. In my day, we didn't have meat that cooked into pastry. We just took the pastry and we cooked it, and then we jammed a bunch of raw meat into it, and we ate it, and we liked it. Yeah, there we go. Anything with meat in it is fair game. Okay, that is perfectly good. I like that answer. Susie Lou also likes that answer. Susie Lou does love a meat. All right. I probably should... Yeah, you know what? I'll bring this over here anyway. This probably isn't the best way to do this, but I'll do it anyway. So, is there Yorkshire pudding in the licenses? I don't know. Maybe. My day, you could go to a concert and not see a phone in the air. We liked it. We just sat there and we listened to the music. We didn't take pictures of it. We listened to it with our ears, and we went deaf, and we heard our ears ring for a week afterwards, and we liked it. So, time for Logan. Got sucked into junkyard. I'm sorry. That's my fault. It's a fun game, man. It's a fun game. Yeah. Salty Starfish was like, why is no one explaining this properly? Why doesn't he get it? What is he thinking? I know, I understand. I get you. Why does he think that the meat wouldn't get cooked? I get it. Like I said, I'm an idiot. So people held up their lighters. I even remember when people didn't even hold up their lighters. They just listened to the music. You saw a sign today that said it might be old, but I've seen all the cool bands. I've tried to remember what the last concert was that I even saw. Gosh, what was it? Oh, I don't know. I saw Genesis twice. I saw Phil Collins twice. As you can tell, I love Phil Collins and Genesis. Yeah, I'm trying to think. Like, what was the last one I saw? It might have been Phil Collins. It's been a long time since I've been to a concert. I mean, I love concerts, but it's been a long time since I've seen one. We prayed we didn't set the whole concert hall on fire with all the hairspray. Lady Fluffy, were you like mega hairspray person? Just went there. Then you grab the second can. Okay, I'm done. I mean, again, you wouldn't be alone if you were. That's a thing. It's a real thing. I mean, obviously, I do the same thing all the time. I mean, look at all the hairspray I got to put on this hair right here. Just so much. It just... I go through 3 cans every morning to get my hair looking the way that it does. So, your mom used 2 cans of hair. Well, yeah, that was standard. And that was back when it was like all aerosol and was like putting holes in the ozone layer all over the place. Back when we didn't care about stuff like that. In my day, we didn't care about what was in our aerosol cans. We had all the chlorofluorocarbons and we just like put big holes in the ozone layer and we liked it. We didn't care about any of this environmental nonsense. Flippity floppity flu. We just let everything go and we just lived and loved and everything was wonderful and we liked it. That's it. I wear a hat to distract the prize from the lightning strip. That's kind of it. So, yeah, the hairspray that turned your hair into a statue. Yep. My mom used that plenty when she was around, too. She did. Absolutely. That was the way it was back then, man. It was a different time. Those were the days. Absolutely. Those were the days, my friend. We thought they'd never end. We'd sing and dance forever and a day. Da 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 da. We'd fight and never lose. Those were the days. La da. Those were the days. La da 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 da. Where did my bigger Rex go? They were right over here, and then I moved them all, and now they're there. I need to put them back. Okay. Do I need to line those up? I guess not. That was the bad thing about moving both of these, that I don't know where they were before. Go with that. So, dodging the punks in front of you with very pointy spikes. Yeah, man. The punk days. All the mohawks, all the pointy spikes. So, Demon Queen in Blue. How you doing? Cans likes peach. Oh yeah, I saw that short that of all the stuff that Danielle put together in that snack tray for him. Oh man, that was delicious. The only thing that snack tray needed was some lemon heads, and it would have been perfect. But man, it's like I said on that, because I commented on that thing, I could not ever have one of those for myself because I would have no self-control to stop eating any of that. I would just eat it and eat it and eat it. And I would never fit through the door again, and I would probably go into some form of a coma. But yeah, that thing that Danielle put together for him, that's how you know it's love right there. When someone puts together a mixture of 6 or 8 different kinds of candy and calls it a whole bunch of yummies for your streamer, oh man. And everything in there is good. It all looked good. Like I said, it just needs some lemon heads, which they may not have in California. So to be fair, maybe that's why they can't get them. But man, lemon heads are great. They might just be a Midwest thing. Maybe, possibly. How are we looking? I'm almost at the point where we're going to need to get another shelf here. Almost there. So, okay. And the day were we at level 95 still or 96? I can't remember where we were. Got $60,000, so we're getting plenty of cash now. We're still at level 95. There we go. Used to have lemon heads all the time. Man, I love lemon heads. Lemon heads are the bomb. They're just so good. I love lemon heads. So, such a good candy. Day 120. How have we been doing this for 120 days? Lemon heads for the win. Stores open for your convenience. Ah. Addendum, did you know that when you're making an ekpakmak, you put raw meat into raw pastry, and then when you put it in the oven, the meat cooks along with the pastry? Isn't that amazing how that works out? You know who couldn't figure that out? This guy. I'm an idiot. And no, the pastries are not stale. So don't talk about it. Yeah. I love what I do. Okay. Yeah, lemonheads they kind of have a hard outside, but then they're a little chewy after that. Not overly chewy, but they're not. It's not like eating a jawbreaker. But it does have a harder outer shell. But then when you get to the inside, it does get a bit more chewy. So it's a sour candy that takes off your taste buds. I don't consider them to be overly sour like that. I've had things that are much more sour than a lemon head. So, but they're good. Yeah, Lady Fluffy Dragon, if you Google lemon heads, and if you type in like Ferrara Pan, Ferrara, I believe that's the name of the company that makes them. Like this. So yeah. I think if you Google that, you'll find it. I believe that Ferrara Pan is the name of the company that makes them. They make those, and they make a bunch of other candies as well. Oh, they make like the red atomic ones. Oh, you sent her a picture. Cool. And they've got other ones as well. They got lemon heads. They've got like grape heads. They've got, I think, cherry heads. But they started with lemon heads, and then they kind of expanded after that. But they're delicious. Oh, shoot. I forgot. I'm on the studio. So... yeah, they used to have them at the movies. That was one of the great things about living in Chicago, because I think that Ferrara Pan was actually from Chicago. And so all of those candies were available where I was. Fireballs, there you go. Yeah, the atomic fireballs. And they've got a handful of other ones as well that I just can't think of what they are. I think they had one that was kind of like fruity. And they would normally come in smaller boxes. I mean, boxes that are smaller than this phone is. And you can get them in bigger boxes. Red Hots, that was another one, I think. I don't know, did they do Red Hots? I thought they did one or the other. I don't know if they did Red Hots, though. They might have done Fireballs. But they're, because the Red Hots and Fireballs are almost like the same thing. They're very similar to each other. So I think they may have done one of them. But yeah, if you have not seen that short that that is on Canzalone's channel, it was from, I think, 2 days ago. You should definitely check it out. It was a package that Danielle put together for cans, and it's basically just like a tray, and she put like 6 trays inside of the main tray and filled up each of the trays with a different kind of candy. Like there were peach trees, there were peach rings in there, there were Skittles in there, there were Mike and Ike's in there, there were gummy bears in there, and then there were a couple other things that were in there, and then she just brought it into them, and I'm like, oh man, that's love. That's just love. But again, I could never do that, because my teeth would fall out, and I would not ever stop eating all of that candy. but it was just so cool to see like all the things that were in there. So cinnamon hearts. Huh. I don't know cinnamon hearts. I don't remember that one. So
Nice crust on this.
cherry heads. I think that I don't think I'm making that up that they have cherry heads. Again, they made them later. So they always had lemon heads, and as time went on, they expanded, I want to say, into grape heads, and then I thought they then went into cherry heads. Boston baked beans, that's another one they have. Boston baked beans, which is a really interesting one. And the video, it was actually not a video, it was a short. So if you look in his shorts, that sounds wrong. If you look in his short videos, that's where you'll find it. And it was from a couple days ago. Boston baked beans, it's the name of a candy. Specifically by Ferrara Pan. Fun dips. Oh man, I loved fun dips. Just sugar on sugar, flavored sugar, and then you ate it with a sugar stick and then ate the sugar stick. So no one wants to look into his shorts. I don't blame you. So Maviax, how you doing? You like this setup? It actually worked out kind of well. It turned out kind of nicely. There's the link to the short. So yeah, if you're a candy fan, definitely take 1 minute, go look at that short, and then you can come back and discuss. Lots of good stuff in there. I don't know if I've ever actually had the Boston baked beans. I've heard of them. I don't know if I ever ate them though. Gobstoppers, runts. Now those are Gobstoppers and runts. That is I thought that was a different company. I thought that was like the people like the Willy Wonka, the ones who made that. But is that all the same? If so, that's something new that I learned today. So Dum-Dums. Those are you would find any doctor's office you went to, any bank lobby that you went to. Anytime that mom ever took you to the bank and you went up to the teller line, they would always give you, if you were a kid, they would give you the bowl and you'd be able to take one of the Dum-Dum lollipops out of the bowl of Dum-Dums. So it is on the Ferrara website. Huh, okay. I wonder if at some point in time those things merged. Because I thought for the longest time those things were separate. But maybe at some point the companies merged together and now they're all one. That could be. Or maybe they've always been together. Perhaps. It just surprised me to hear that that was the case. Because I never thought of those things as being related to each other. There we go. Yeah, bottle caps. I love bottle caps. Now, bottle caps, I like the original bottle caps because they changed the flavors on the bottle caps at some point in time. Because the ones that I remember, the original bottle caps, they had like cola flavor, they had root beer flavor, they had cherry, they had grape, they had orange. I think those were the original 5 flavors in bottle caps. But at some point in time, they changed it to something new. So I'm like old school bottle caps that I really like there. So, Lady Fluffy Dragon, you have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. And if you're not able to make it on Monday, don't worry about it. Because again, work is the most important part. So we will see you, if not Monday, we'll see you on Tuesday. So, but take care of yourself. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. So, yeah, root beer, cola, orange, grape, and cherry. Yeah, those were the original bottle caps, I think. So, and let's see. And Sarah Sewar, how you doing? Great to see you. I just now noticed that you were there. Ferrara does own the Gobstopper trademark and manufactures the candy, even though people... Oh, huh. Okay. there's still the part of me that always thought that that was like under Nestle or something like that, but maybe not. Maybe it's always been that way. So I don't know. Carlos Kowaleski, how you doing? You're sitting in your brand new house eating a calzone for the first time, looking at your new house key. That is awesome. Great to hear that. That is cool. I hope you're enjoying it. So I really hope you are. Let's see. There was something about added bathrooms to the game. I guess I don't know if it really adds too much to the game, but I guess if they wanted to add it for aesthetics, then cool. And then what am I streaming on Monday? I am honestly not sure. On a day-to-day basis, I never really know what I'm doing. It normally is always at the last minute that I come up with things. All I can tell you is that we'll be streaming at 11 a.m. and 2 p.m. and then also at 8 a.m. on Rusty Champaign 2. The only thing I can tell you is that on Rusty Champaign 2 at 8 a.m. we will be streaming Harvest Cafe again. But on the Rusty Champaign channel at 11 and 2, I'm not sure. A lot of it depends on if anything new shows up on my email over the course of the next few days. And then that might change the answer. So I don't know for sure. Over the years, ownership and licensing shifted. For now, Ferrara now owns and produces many former Wonka candies. Oh, so that's what it is. So it used to be that stuff was separate, but now Ferrara has taken it over. Now I kind of get. Now I kind of get it. That makes more sense to me now. So, you just bought this game last night. It's a fun game. It's a very, very fun game. And Gower, how you doing over on the Twitch side? It is great to see ya. So, and yeah, and the Mondays, so the 8 a.m. streams, for those that are wondering, that is Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays only. And that is on Rusty Champaign 2, our open world gaming channel. So that is not on Rusty Champaign. That's on Rusty Champaign 2, our new channel that is dedicated to open world style games. So yeah, you will not find me on this channel, but if you're subscribed to Rusty Champagne 2, or if you just look up Rusty Champagne 2 on YouTube, you'll find that one there. So, new license. Let's take a look. In bakery. Now I wonder, is that spanakopita? It looks a lot like one. Let's open it up and see what we got. It's a turnover. No. Okay, let's get this price. So $5.50 probably. This is going to be $6. Probably can't go 6 1/4. No, $6, not $60, $6. And then 10. Probably can't go 10 1/4. No, 10. Okay. Who's that? Okay. Lysandra, how you doing? Am I going to play Cafe Business Manager? I do have a key for it. At some point, I might. There's something about it when I first looked at it. I'm like, I don't know if I'd like that all that much, but I might give it a look. Like I said, I do have a key for it, but I just haven't really thought about it a lot because there's just something that I'm like, I don't know. I need to check it out a little bit more. Do I think this game will come to the Xbox? That is a good question for the developer. I do not know on that one. Okay, and then here. So, there. And then here. All right, so this thing over here. What is a Turkish pied? I need to know this one too. I know what a waffle is. I know what a turnover is. What is a Turkish pied? What can I expect if I was eating a Turkish pied? What is this? What is this thing? It looks good. I just don't know what it is. So, will I be playing Ranger's Path anytime soon? That's one of those that if I had nothing else going on, maybe. But I don't see that one making its way back into the rotation again anytime soon. Because that game was like, okay. But I don't know if I would keep on going with it. Effie really cheesed me. And I'm like, yeah, I don't need to keep on hearing Effie over and over again. Even if there's a way to turn off Effie, I don't know. So, Buzzbound, I am planning on doing some bus bound. Whether or not that ends up being on this channel or on Rusty Champaign 2, I don't know. But I do want to give that a look because I did play the demo of that game and I did enjoy it. So we'll see how what happens with that. And Juju, take care of yourself. I saw that you're heading on out because you're getting ready to do some recordings. Well, you have yourself a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Hope all of your recordings go great. And we will hopefully see you again very, very soon. So it's a flatbread. Oh, okay. It's a flatbread topped with cheese, meat, or veggies. That sounds great. I would eat that all day long. All day long. I also need, if I'm doing this, I need a new shelf because I'm running out of shelf space. So we got to do that. And Maviax, welcome to Rusty Champaign. Thank you so much for the follow on Twitch. I definitely appreciate that very, very much. Very nice of you to do. Hope you don't crash a bus bound sim. I thought I did fine. People kept on cutting me off. So I don't feel like I did too bad when I was driving. I feel like it was the people around me that were the problem. At least that's what I'm going to say. Do I need some trays? That's the other question. I've got one. I need some trays, so we got to do that. So I've got to get some trays. I've got to get a shelf. I might just get a normal shelf. Let's just get a normal shelf. Let's get a tray rack. I also need a pallet rack for all this. It's all going to dock 3. Okay. There we go. And dating, how you doing? Great to see you. Happy Friday to you. Oh. Sounds like a pizza without the tomato sauce. Yeah, it's kind of. It's kind of very similar. And Fiona, how you doing? Great to see you. Happy Saturday to you. I'm glad that you glad you like it. We're making stuff happen here. We're getting here. Storm Chaser YouTubers are streaming a massive tornado in Oklahoma. Yeah, man, it's April, which means that in Oklahoma, it's a bad time to be in Oklahoma. It's just an occupational hazard of living there. Oh man. It is rough. What am I drinking? This is just Dr. Pepper. My favorite Dr. Pepper, 0 sugar, strawberries and cream. I do also have a water here for when I'm done with my Dr. Pepper. I've got both. But I'm on the Dr. Pepper first. Okay. What am I doing? What am I holding? That's the pallet rack. That's what I wanted. Okay. So let's set that there. Yeah, Oklahoma is, oh man. They get so much bad weather. That is like true tornado alley. In the most of ways. Yeah, Max Velocity. I love watching Max Velocity. I know that there are a lot of people that are Ryan Hall y'all fans, and I'm more power to you on that. You can't go wrong either way, but for me, I like Max better. For some reason. I just do. Maybe it's because Max is a smaller one than Ryan is, and I'm like, yay, underdog kind of thing. I don't know, but for some reason, I just like Max a little bit better than Ryan. Ryan's not bad. I just like Max more. So, and Sheep, how you doing? Thank you so much for the comments on the storage. We've really done our best to try and make it look as good as we can. Speaking of which, I have $90,000, meaning I can unlock more storage space. So let's do that. Because we're at level 96, and we opened up another amount of storage space at level 95. So let's do that. $31,000 will get us close to having that wall. Not white, but we're closer. So we can push this over here. And then this can go here. Like that. Or can it? Where is the pixel to the left? About there. Okay. And now what am I going to do? How am I going to change things up? Well, I guess I got a whole... No, I've got that. But where am I going to put this bakery? What am I going to move out to put this bakery here? What can get out of here to make room for the bakery? Because I want to kind of have all the bakery together. What do I have back here? Where would I even put this? I guess I could put it there. I mean, because I've got all that like that, so I can put a couple more there. What do I have here? That's all my new toys. That's all of my frozen stuff. I've got more toys there. I mean, I guess I can take one of these toys ones and move them. So I'll move that. Yeah, we'll move that. Drop that there. Because at least there's other toys in the neighborhood. That'll work. And then this can go over there. That'll be our plan. So that can go here. Yeah. Miking up the world. How you doing? Great to see ya. Yeah, Max does a really good job. Because Max he's got a lot of information that the local weather people don't necessarily have right off the bat. And no problem.
Hey Rusty and chat, happy Friday, _derp : _derp : _derp : _derp : _derp : _derp.
Oh, that's great. _derp : _derp : _derp. That's so good. Thank you so much for the 50 local. I really, really appreciate that. Michael, it's Dr. Pepper. I had mentioned that. So what was I doing? I was getting... Oh, yeah. I was getting the bakery shelf. Where did I leave my hand truck now? I left it somewhere. Oh, I left it here. Okay. And then the new shelf. So... Yeah. That. Send you home. Get you out of here. Before I forget. All these guys are waiting for me again. So, let's see. Tray rack. So, this is where I'm going to now do the cheater mode. Where we're going to take this. And then sell that back. Because you can do that. That's allowed. This is going to go here, which means now I need to move everything over in order to make that work. Or maybe I just leave it. No, I'm going to leave it there so we got a space there for people to walk, so the bakery person can walk through there. I'm going to call that. Otherwise, I'm going to drive myself nuts trying to get all those things set up properly, and I don't want to do that. All right, it's turnovers. Okay, that actually is going to go there because that's going to get sold. The Turkish flatbreads. So, on Miss Darius, thank you so much for the $2. I appreciate that very, very much. Very kind of you. Thank you for that. And that is also full. Okay, so that's going to go there. So, all those go in. While that's going, I'll go ahead, take this back, sell it. Oh, big girl doing stuff.
Excited I still get to catch the ends.
Thank you so much for the $9.99. That is awesome of you. I'm excited that you still get to catch the ends of them as well. It's great seeing you. Very happy Friday to you. And again, thank you so much for that. That's way too kind. Snowman, how you doing? Great to see ya. I am doing very well on this Friday. I hope you are as well. All right, so that'll go there. This stuff goes into here. Just like that. Turnovers. We've got the flatbreads, which are going down there, whether I was trying to or not. And then the waffles. And in the morning, I make waffles. There. That's up. And those go back. John! John, what are you doing, John? What's that all about, John? John's going and doing a thing because John went and did a thing. We've got Dating, Juju B. Moore, we got Vex, we got Shane Tubes, and we got Boothroyd that are all members of or returning members to the Rusty Champagne Club because John decided he was going to go and do a thing. John, thank you so much for that. Way too kind of you. Thank you. Very much appreciated for that. So, and then, okay, all right, now everyone's getting funny. Now you're all getting funny. I see how this goes. So now David, not to be outdone, says, John did a thing, so now I'm going to also go do a thing. Because David saw John do a thing, we now have McWoozle, we have Ashley Cole, we have Rudaparnadum Burn. I butchered that. We have Genovia and we have Amy Lou Gaming that are now all members of or returning members to the Rusty Champagne Club. Because David is like, I will not be outdone. So thank you again so much for that. I appreciate that very, very much. Turnovers. Why is that not going on there? It should. I'm holding turnovers. Or is this the waffles? Oh, I'm holding the waffles. That's why. That's why that wasn't working. Now I get it. All right, are we all done? I think we're yeah, you two did do a few things. You absolutely did. I hope you're proud of yourself. Doing the things you're doing. You silly billies. Did I empty these out? I did not. Okay. And then Bergdus. Okay, here we go. Here we go. And so now Bergdus jumps on the same bandwagon. And we've got Bouncer. I'm going to call that Bouncer. We've got Bobby Blob. We got Moxie. Oh, Moxie. We got Big T. And we got the Spoonsman Gaming. Also members of or returning members to the Rusty Champagne Club. Because Bergdus went and did this thing as well. All of you are way too kind. You're way, way, way too kind. All of you. All of you. All of you. Huh. Okay, so 335 customers. Every day, it feels like it's 335 customers. Just about every darn day. It feels like it's about the same. And I don't feel like we've hit our 52 max yet. One of these days, it's going to happen. I do believe. So. Day 121. Did you know that the makers of Ferrara Pan Candies now also make things like gobstoppers and bottle caps? Because one day in the future, everything is going to be owned by one company. And probably Amazon. Stores open for your convenience. Okay. Off we go. All right. We're doing good on getting our bakery stuff. Yay, Megaphone! We have how many licenses left in bakery? We have 2, 5, 8. I've got 9 licenses left in bakery? Jeez. I feel like we were doing better than that. All right, so we got 9 left to go. So I've got to up my announcement game. I've got to keep it up. I've done it 121 days. I got to make sure that I keep on upping it every day. So, do I think that I would enjoy the Blueprints game? I honestly have no idea what the game is, so I can't answer it. I have no idea what it is. So, yeah. Yeah, all y'all with your gifted memberships. Come on, work. All y'all with your gifted memberships, you're all crazy in the best of ways. I love you. But you're all crazy in the best of ways. And I still love you. You're all crazy. Right. There. It's going to take all weekend to max the bakery. I mean, I could do it a little bit more quickly than I am. I admit that. I'm kind of slow playing everything with it, and that's not helping things. I've got 3 more trays there. Oh, shoot. And I've got all the people that are over here again. These are good-looking tuna steaks. I would eat one of those tuna steaks. I'd be all about it. Okay. Has anyone ever had a tuna steak before? I mean, they look good. I don't think I've ever had one. They look really tasty. Like, you take that, you get it all seasoned up real nice. It'd really, really be good. Have I tried a cauliflower steak? No. I have tried a cauliflower crust pizza, though. A tuna steak, I would imagine, would be very, very good on a barbecue.
Looks freshly baked.
Do that one kind of low and slow. So, yeah, I would imagine that you get those and you get them seasoned up real good. I'm sure they would be delicious. Don't even need to add so much seasoning, and they cook in minutes. Oh, really? Yeah, I feel like you'd want to get a little bit of something on there, but yeah, maybe you don't need a whole lot for them. So, what do the memberships do? It depends on what they are. We have 2 different levels. So we have Rusty Bodges and Emojis, which is the lower level tier one, which gets you access to all the bodges and emojis that we have. And then we have the Rusty Champaign Club, which also gets you access to members' first episodes on Mondays and Fridays. And for those of you in the Rusty Champaign Club, that's going to get back to normal starting next week. I've just not been able to get caught up with that this week. So anyone who's here that's a Rusty Champaign Club member, you're going to get back to having your members first back at the times of when they were before. And we also have our month in review live streams that we do for the Rusty Champaign Club members, where every month we take a look at the previous month and look at how it did compared to the year before that. So, yeah. If you get a good quality tuna steak, I guess I could see that. I could see that. I mean, probably like a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper probably on there, because everything needs a good salt and pepper, I would think. Perhaps. A roguelike strategy game. Yeah, I don't do a lot of roguelikes. I know it's a very, very popular genre. Even more so nowadays, I think it's a more popular genre. But I don't do much with roguelikes. Not because of anything in particular. I just don't have enough time to play them. That's the only really thing about it. I'm a cow. I say moo. I weigh lots more than you do, and I smell good on the barbecue. Jim Eddington, that's quite the song you got there. I'm a cow. I say moo. I weigh lots more than you do, and I smell good on the barbecue. I have nothing else to that. So, and Dewan Pickering, welcome to Rusty Champaign. Thank you so much for subscribing. A very, very happy Friday to you. Everything is expensive anymore. That is very true. Twitter paid it. That is kind of the way we have gone. Everything has gotten more and more expensive as time has gone on. Life is expensive. Regrettably. Life has gotten spendy. Not too much salt is... Oh, okay. Yeah. A light dusting of salt, pepper, and then a squeeze of lemon and some dill. Yeah, that's good seasoning. I mean, that's a good amount of stuff. I could see that. Yeah, a little bit of lemon and yeah, you're good. I'd totally be about that. I'll have to check and see if we can find some tuna steaks at some point. But Susie Lou's not as big of a fish fan. So, yeah. But it still looks good in the game. Let's see. Products. What do we need? Labeled only, out of stock, and in stock. Good. I can do a whole bunch of this. Let's do a whole bunch of this. Because again, this is not much. All right, so there's all that. Now we'll go back to low stock. No. Still nothing there. We might have finally found the secret to getting to the point where we don't need to order music as much, and it's because we finally have enough other products in the store where people are not buying music as much. We might have finally done it. It might have finally happened. So, Rosita Beat, how you doing? Tuna steaks are also great when lightly marinated in soy and sesame oil. That sounds good. That sounds very good. I'd be a very, very big fan of that, for sure. I mean, soy, yeah, a bit of soy. You probably want to go light on the sesame oil because you don't want to have a heavy hand with sesame oil, because that can overpower stuff. But if you do it light, you're probably good. That's one of those oils that you got to be very, very delicate with. I don't even cook a lot, but I know that one to be true. So, yeah. Hey, there's nothing wrong at all with liking canned tuna. Not whatsoever. It's funny because we had a discussion about this. I think Salty Starfish was the one who brought up the entire discussion, or maybe not, but I think it was Salty who brought up the entire discussion about why is it called tuna fish? And why wouldn't salmon then be called salmon fish and other stuff like that? Maybe it wasn't Salty, but there's someone had brought up why do they call it tuna fish? But if it's in a can, then it's generally referred to, at least in the States, as tuna fish for some reason. But yeah. First time stopping by. Oh, hey. Well, high five on your very first live. Standard Rusty Champagne disclaimer. I hope you have a wonderful time. I hope we do not send you running away screaming. And I hope you come back for another one. Welcome in. And yeah, I thank you so much for that. I love the times when me and Cans and Austin are able to get together. They are such good guys, really good guys. And I hope we do a lot more of that in the future. I really do. It's all about finding the time where all three of us can get together and do things. That's the biggest part of it. And if we can find that time, it is always so much fun. Three dudes sitting around playing a game talking about nothing. That's kind of what it is. But we had so much fun. Really did. So, slicing your tuna, dipping in the soy and sesame in a hot pan for a few seconds to sear it. That sounds very good too. All these things that I wouldn't necessarily think of, but they all sound so darn good. So good. Okay, this is all... Now, that's not on the... So that is not being counted. Because if it's on the truck, then it would not be on this list. So these are all things that I need to get. I also need to get that. Okay, so that'll all go there. Let's start with that. That'll go to Dock 2. There we go. We're almost level 97. Man, if we could get a little bit further, we could get to level 97 and get one more worker. I don't know if we're going to be able to make that happen. We're almost close. We're almost there. Now, hey, you're the one who took that there. Hey, phrasing. Hey, phrasing, hey, phrasing. Hey. Meanwhile, let's see. Bakery licenses. 3 more of these. Okay. And Steps Travel, how you doing? Great to see you. I know it's you. I understand completely that it's you. Steps Travel, how you doing? Done sub yesterday of your can stream. Loved it. Came here to check you out. Oh, man, thank you so much for that. Rosita Beat, welcome to Rusty Champagne. Thank you so much for subscribing. A very, very happy Friday to you. I appreciate that. I've had a lot of people that tell me that I have a voice made for radio, and then I always make the joke about the people that tell me that I have a face made for radio, and I always worry about that when they say that. So The Miss Starius, welcome to Rusty Bodges and Emojis, Team Green. That is awesome of you. Thank you very, very much. I hope you enjoy all of the fancy emojis that you now have access to for being part of the team. Very, very kind of you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much for that. What did I do? I got that stuff. I've got new things that I'm going to probably be asking questions about here. Let's see. What is the new stuff that we got on here? Oh, no, the seeds. Cherry pies, caramel pies, and plain donuts. I think I can figure that out. I think I know what all that is. Let's see. 6, maybe 7. No, bit too much. 675. Okay. Also 675. Okay. And then this can be 9 1/4. No, 950. 975. No, 950. So close. So close. Okay. Got it. It's been a fun and epic stream day. So it's all been awesome sauce. John, you're too kind, my friend. Way too kind. And weren't you doing stuff with Cozy earlier than that? You've had like the mega day, if I remember right. Weren't you in watching Cozy like first thing in the morning, like at the crack of dawn? Like the super mega day? I need what? I don't need a tray. I do need another wide rack. So we got to get a wide bakery rack. I don't need a pallet rack. So bakery, not labeled. These things. I need a wide bakery shelf. I do not need a tray rack. I do not need a pallet rack. Dock 3. Got it. There we go. So, all that plus wife's vehicles having problems in grocery shop. Yes, I remember when you were listening in from the grocery store. Can't get enough. All right. Drop that there. Okay, John is a heck of a mod, no doubt about it. John, I am so happy having you on as part of the team. You are absolutely a rock star of a mod, no doubt about it. And have been very, very valuable here, no doubt. So again, thank you so much for that. Because again, I know you've only got 10 million things that you're doing, raising 3 boys. So yeah. The fact that you have the time to dedicate to this when you've got all of those things going on is very much appreciated. So thank you so much for that. I hope you know that. The wide bakery shelf. I can just run that out there. Or actually, can I? Oh, heck, I've already got it open now. I could have just put it on the hand truck. That's fine. It's fine. Okay. Right there. There we go. And put that. Oh, where are they? They're here. So cherry pies, plain donuts, caramel pies. Yeah, there's never a dull moment in John's household. Never, ever. With 3 boys. Yeah, and John streams when he's not doing any of that. John is just like the jack of all trades, man. He's got everything happening. He just makes it all go on. All right, so there's all that. All right, good to go. That's all empty. Okay. And then these are just going to start going. Let's actually start filling in some gaps here. So that's going to go there. I don't really care where all this stuff goes. I just want to start filling in all the different nooks that we have that are not filled. I mean, I could start trying to get this stuff a little bit more organized, but that's going to be way more brain power than I want to exert in this exercise. So yeah, we're just going to start putting all the random bakery stuff in places, and I'm going to be good with that. That's going to work. So, all right. So there's that. Restockers are still restocking. I actually beat the restockers today. What's going on with that? How did that happen? That I beat the restockers? That's almost impossible. I mean, I guess if that's the case, then I might as well go ahead and get another license, because I didn't think that I was going to beat them. So that's fine. Queen Raven, welcome to Rusty Champagne. Thank you so much for subscribing. And a very, very happy Friday to you. It has been a very, very, very busy day. I love it. I absolutely love this. This is wonderful. Feeling all the love today and giving all the love back to you. I love all you guys. You guys are all wonderful, wonderful people. I hope you all know that. Oh, we're level 97. I can hire a worker. Cool. Let's get one in here. So, hiring. Restocker. Another one. 119 and 129 for $139. That is one heck of a deal. You're hired. Bring in. That is good. So, are they all finishing up? It looks like they're all finishing up. So maybe, you know what we'll do? Let's see. Are they... I'm going to wait on that guy. That one that just went up the escalator. I'm going to see if all these guys come back down. And if they do, then we'll do one more day. And then that will probably be all. But I want to wait until all the restockers are done. All right, he's still going up with one box. It still always vexes me when these restockers go up with one box. I'm guessing it's because we've still got stuff that's getting pulled off these trucks. That's probably it. So, yeah, I do have expansions I can get. I for sure could. I've got like one, just for the fun of it, if we took a look to see what would open up if we did this. I've got a number of them that I can get. So let's see. No. 41-1 would be another expansion upstairs. So you know what? Just for giggles, let's see what that's going to be. Because I have 41,100 burning a hole in my pocket. That opens up this, which is good because this will be the expansion of my clothing department. I believe I'm actually a bit surprised to see that the store still goes that direction. Because I would not have thought that it would have done such a thing, because I didn't think there was any more space along this wall. But it is. So we do have the space there. But now I have to do all the painting. So let's get my paint. And then we'll get into one more day. All right. Do that. Because I think they're all done now. Yeah, I don't see any of the any restockers that are doing anything. Oh, and I'm going to probably need to paint that floor just for consistency's sake, because that's going to look weird if I don't have that painted. It's going to mess with my mind. We don't want that. It looks like it even goes actually even further back than that, because I can paint in there and there. And can I get that one too? No, I can't. But like this wall seems like it's another temporary wall, and then there's another wall behind this wall, which really surprises me. But we'll go ahead and get and do that. So, our baker, he's not doing anything because I don't think he has anything to do. Yeah, he's nothing left to do. So the shelves are low, but the required dough isn't on the tray rack. So there's something that he must be looking for, but we don't have, and everything's fine. So I don't even know what he's talking about. I mean, I don't know. I think we're fine. He's complaining about nothing. I'm going to go with that. So, all right, she is done. I think it's because we had some trucks that are still continuing to get unloaded. So as soon as she gets rid of that box, I'm going to, okay, we're good. So we're going to do one more day here. One more trip around the sun we're going to do here. I think we're in good shape. So that unloader will keep doing their thing. We've got level 97. We've got a little bit more bakery that we can get. Well, we got a lot more bakery than we can get. So let's get into it one more time. Here we go. Day 122. I'm really running out of things to talk about. I still promise that we don't have any snails in the snail pies. What else we got with the bakery? We got all kinds of caramel. We got all kinds of sugary goodness. We've got meat in pastry. It's good stuff. You're going to love it. Just come on by and check it out. It's not my best day. I understand. I hope you understand. I'm sorry. Store's open for your convenience. Here we go. Once more. And out here real quick. Bella! What's up, Bella? By the way, I gotta ask you, Bella, did you realize that your dad doesn't drink cereal milk? He's a little bit weird like that. We love the guy. I absolutely love the guy. I think he's a wonderful, wonderful dude. But I don't know. I don't understand why it is that he doesn't drink the cereal milk. There's just a little bit. That's a little bit sketch. But I love him anyway. But you need to talk to him and tell him the cereal milk is a good thing. We got to get him to turn around on the cereal milk thing that he's got going on there. Even if he eats it in a bowl that's like the Jed Clampett bowl, you still got to be able to get him to eat the cereal milk. So we got to work him into that one. So the tent right there, this is like it's a who's this guy? Hurley. A talented coder, but after AI took over, he lost both his job and his home. Now he codes just to survive. In an upcoming update, you'll be able to help him, maybe even hire him. So. And I would like the record to show that this morning I had a regular sized bowl of Cinnamon Toast Crunch, and then I put the cereal in first, then the milk, and then after I was done with what I had, I put a little bit more Cinnamon Toast Crunch back into the bowl to use more of the cereal milk, and then after I was done with all that, I drank the rest of the cereal milk, and it was still cold. And it was still delicious. And Cans, I love you, but you don't know what you're missing by not having the cereal milk. You just don't know. So. All right, what do we got there? That's the instruments. Okay. That's all. Oh, yeah, this needs to get moved back. I don't know why I'm bothering to move it back. As soon as I place another order, I'm going to move it back over by Dock 3 again. But I'll do it. So, all right. There you go. And there you go. Thank you very much. And for you, there you go. Thank you very much. We've had no invisible fish today, so it looks like they've taken care of the invisible fish problem, which is good to see. Petra, how you doing? Happy Saturday to you. You are already in the weekend. You are in the future. I hope you're doing wonderful over there, and I hope everything is going great. Oh, I think we're going to be okay with that space for the bakery. I think we're going to be able to get all of the remaining bakery in there without too much of a fuss. I think it's going to work out all right. So we'll have a bakery section over there. We'll have our seafood section over here. So, yeah, that's apparently something that's been very well known in Kansas live streams, because I think it was Susie who pointed it out to Cans, who then brought it up in the stream, because I was watching his stream. I was watching the playback of his stream, and Susie on his end made a comment about it, and then he asked about it. And that's what led into the entire 15-minute conversation about the pros and cons of cereal milk, which is just hilarious that was 15 minutes of what we were doing while we were playing a game about running a rest area. And that is why I love those streams. I love these too, but I really love those for reasons like that. And if you have not checked those out, definitely make sure that you check them out on Austin and Canzalone streams for sure to get the viewpoints from them. So if you've seen it on mine, definitely make sure you check it out on Austin and Kansas just to see what everything looked like from their viewpoints. Because it's always fun. So, and we'll have the links for Austin and Kansas channels up here in just a second. There they are, right about there. And if you're not yet subscribed to either Austin or Canzalone, you should absolutely be subscribed to both Austin and Canzalone because they are wonderful, wonderful human beings. And you will not regret whatsoever being a subscriber to their channels. So, and Bronc Freak, how you doing? Great to see you. A very happy Friday to you. Yeah, I always love the stuff that we do together. And hopefully we'll be able to do more. The big thing is always just being able to find a time that works for everybody. And to the extent that we can do that, we'll definitely do more of it for sure. All right. How close are we? We're now there. We've made it to Roger time. So Roger's on it. I've not been paying attention to like how many customers we've actually been getting. If we're getting closer to the 52, it still feels like we're not. Like I'm looking now and I see 38. And I looked up earlier and I saw 41. Which really kind of surprises me because we've got a lot of products now. So the sandwich simulator one was a lot of fun. That was really great. And that was a game I found that one completely on a lark. I mean, it was like all the other fast food simulator games except this one with sandwiches. But yeah, that was just pure unadulterated chaos. It had its own fun conversations as well. So yeah, just always such a good time. All right, let's see. What do we need? Sharks! And there, and there. I might as well get some lobsters. Might as well get some of those jeans. Do I do it? You know what? I'm never going to have a better opportunity to get these tablets, so let's do it. Music. Let's get a whole bunch of music here. Okay. I need a whole bunch of it now, so let's get a whole bunch of it. What am I up to? 52,000 now? Here comes all the music I haven't ordered all day. And how many pallets is that? 15. I can get one more pallet to put on the truck. It's going to be golf bags. So there's $63,000 going to dock 1. 16 pallets. And then sports duffels. Strawberry milk and grape soda. That should be fine for now. That'll go to dock 2. That'll work. We're good. Will we do a live stream of Rap House? Probably not, because that's another one that's been around for quite some time. So I don't think so. Probably not. Can we sell the furniture that we purchased? Yes, you can. So all you need to do to sell it is, well, it needs to have nothing on it. But if it has nothing on it, then you can take it, you can box it back up. So like, for example, if I take this, no, that's not what I want to do. Okay, if I take this off of here, set it over here for the moment. If I take this, and then you have an option on the right that says F for pack. If you pack it up, then you can take it in the back. And if you have purchased a recycling bin, but you have to purchase the recycling bin, If you purchase one of these, you can then throw the furniture into the recycling bin and you will get, I think, half the value back for it. But you have to purchase the recycling bin, which you can purchase in the computer, and it costs $150 for it. And then that can go back there. Got it. And then, oh shoot, that's a later delivery. Oh, okay, so I got to get this off the truck. I don't even know what that is, but we got to get that off the truck. So I can get another truck in here. Oh no, that was the wrong pallet. Whatever you are, you're going to go over here into the restock area. And then let's get this truck out of here. What are you? You're the dollhouses. I'm not even going to try and figure out where the heck you are. What would really be cool is if this item here would tell you what pallet rack this stuff was on. Because like right now, I have no idea. Even if I had all of my pallets renamed, I have no idea where this is in my back room. So I have no idea where to run this thing to like put it up anywhere. So I'm not quite sure. Let's see. Barmarox, I hope I said that right. I'm sorry if I said it wrong. Welcome to Rusty Champagne. Thank you so much for the follow on Twitch. A very, very happy Friday to you. That box is a little bit janky. Box has a little bit of a color issue going on there. Just a little bit. A little bit of a problem. So, yeah, that would really be good if they had a way of being able to say this product is on this pallet rack, and then you can say go to that pallet rack and put it up. I don't know how easy it would be for them to work that in. That's the big question. It may not be a simple fix. If it were, though, that'd be kind of cool. All right, so we can get one more license. Let's get one more, I think. So let's go back here. Bakery licenses. License 9. There's only 2 things on here. Okay, or maybe there's 3, but it looks like 2. Got plenty of space. I am going to need a new rack. So we'll need a new tray rack. I don't know why I'm walking in there. I do not need new pallet rack, but I need new tray rack. So let's go here. Licenses, that license. Pricing, again, 2 items. Chia rolls and chocolate rolls. I do love a good chocolate roll. Anything chocolate, you can't go wrong. 10, yep, that'll work. Probably not 10 and a quarter. No, 10. And then down here, oh, I might be able to get away with $12.50 for that. No, 12 and a quarter. Little too high. Okay. No. And then bakery labeled chia rolls, chocolate rolls. I need another tray rack. All going to dock 3. There it is. So, the restocker priority is pull from holding spot first, then the spaces near the truck doors, and then the shelves last. I think that they changed it where they pull from the thing that is lowest in quantity first, and then maybe if everything is equal quantity, then maybe they go like that. But I think that they like try and find the box that has the lowest quantity in it. And then after they pulled from the box with the lowest quantity, then I guess if there's a tie, then maybe the tiebreaker is that, I think. Yeah, but these boxes, yeah, they'll eventually get those. Yeah, and we've almost gotten completely rid of everything here in the box holding zone. We're almost finally out of all of it. It's near the end with that. And dock 3 for all of this stuff. So drop that. And just 2 guys there. But this is now on shelf 4. So I do need you. Yeah, let's try that again. Okay. I do love the fact that every time, well, I'm trying not to hit that guy in the head with forks. I do love the fact that every time we do this, we only have to put this stuff on the racks one time and then never again. Like, I'm never going to have to put that pallet up there ever again. So, I mean, honestly, Michael, I don't think I need a third unloader. I feel like having the extra restockers is the better way to go, because there are a lot of times where you don't have that much stuff that you order, and as a result, you have unloaders that are just kind of standing around. The restockers always have something to do. The unloaders don't always necessarily have something to do. They'll have times where they get a little bit behind because I do a horrible job at ordering and like put them in a major hole. And that's my fault. But there will be times where they're just standing around with not much going on. And that's where it'd be better to have the additional restocker as opposed to the unloader. I've thought about it a number of times, but I've settled on the fact that 2 unloaders is good for me. So. And the warehouse is a very, I do like, I'm with you on there with, I am with you there. Words are hard about the way that they handle the warehouse. It is very good. There are things that games could learn about this. There are things that I think, again, could still be a little bit better with it because, like I just mentioned, it does get to be a challenge when you have products and you don't know where to put them. If you want to like help with putting stuff away, you get to the point where your warehouse gets big enough and you just don't have any idea where the thing goes that you're holding. And that's where a game like Bookshop Simulator or even Supermarket Together, they really do it the best that I've seen. Both of those games, if you're holding a box of something, it will show you exactly where in the store and where in the back room that box should go. And those are the only 2 games that I can think of that do that. But it is a beautiful, beautiful thing. You have no guesswork about where a particular thing goes. You pick it up and it puts an arrow above it on the floor. It puts an arrow above it in the back room. It makes it that easy to figure that out. More games could learn from that. But that's something that I've only ever seen in those 2 games, but I absolutely love it, and I'm envious that I don't have it in other games. It's like, that's such a beautiful feature. Everyone should have it, especially when your store gets this big. Because, again, I can't help these guys out because I have no idea where the heck this stuff goes in my back room anymore. My back room has just gotten too big. And that's why I just need all these good, wonderful restockers because they know where everything goes because they're smart and I'm not. All right, so there's all that. And then these are empty. That is done. Everybody's out of the store. We do have some restockers that are starting to do nothing. So, Mike Lowry, it's a Mike raid. How you doing, my buddy? Very, very happy Friday to you. Great to see you. Yeah, they clearly have a scanner which is telling them where to go and not me. I don't know why that is, but I wish I knew. So, and Archimedes, I hope I said that right. Welcome. Great to see you. Happy Friday to you. I hope you're doing very, very well. Yeah, again, why are you 4 standing around? Everybody else is doing stuff. You 4 are just standing here like nothing's going on. They clearly could be doing something. Clearly, they could. We can probably go ahead and get one more license. Let's do this. Let's get one more. Because they're going to be busy for a while. So let's get this one. Those look like pigs in a blanket. That really looks a lot like a pig in a blanket. I'm going to be very interested to see what they call this thing. So they're standing around hoping I didn't notice them. I see all. All right, what is that thing? What do they call that thing? It's a sausage croissant. Okay, it's a fancy pig in a blanket. That's what it is. How much are those going to go for? Oh, $8.50. And those are $8.87. So I'm going to say 11 and a quarter. Yeah, I can get away with that. It looks a little bit like a cannoli. A little bit. Smidge. So yeah, yeah, it's weird because it's like they cut the ends of the croissant off. But so to me, it looks a lot like a pig in a blanket. But I'll take it as a sausage croissant. A good sausage roll. I don't really have any sausage rolls. I would love it if I had something like that in a bakery near me. I would visit that bakery all the time and eat sausage rolls as often as I could because that looks delicious. I would be a huge fan of it. Put it right in my belly. Direct road, no stops. That's not chocolate. I think that's like burn marks. I think it's just a maybe a somewhat overcooked roll. It looks a bit like chocolate, but not quite. So, you played Rest Area Simulator and gave away 2 keys. Nice, awesome. That is awesome. I hope you had a lot of fun with that game. I think it's a really good game. It's been a lot of fun for sure. So, what am I looking to do? Grab this pallet rack one more time. So, once more with feeling. And off you go. So, watching me and Cans and Austin all at the same time on all 5 of your monitors. You have 5 monitors. Oh my gosh. Man, I only have 2. 5 monitors. That's a lot of monitors, man. It's not that's a bad thing. I wasn't trying to say it like that. But wow, 5 monitors. I don't know what I'd do if I had 5 monitors. I'd need 2 desks. You knew someone years ago who liked chocolate sauce in their onion rings. Okay. You get lots of interesting cravings. That much is true. All right, so that's good. Yeah, having even 4 monitors. I mean, heck, honestly, with my desk, I could barely get a 3rd monitor on my desk. And it'd be like way over there, and I don't even know what I'd do with it. It'd be like right here. It'd be strange. I'd be like this all the time. Just too much focus going on. So 5th one for your cameras. I definitely salute you for having 5 and having the space for 5 for sure. Artistic egging. When making pastry, you can use egg yolk to give it. Oh yeah. Yeah, and then you can sprinkle salt and stuff on there and it sticks. Yeah. Make it all eggy. Give it a nice sheen. Make it fancy. Because we're all about our fancy here at Rusty Champagne all the time. If it's not fancy, that means that we're not trying hard enough. So, you can use milk or water to make toppings stick without giving it a deep brown coloring. A good deep brown coloring is not a bad thing, though. I'm a fan of it. I'm here for it. So, your gaming PC doubles as your work PC. Only reason is because you use 4 monitors. So are you doing work and gaming simultaneously? Because if so, that's a good way to go. If you can pull that off, then... All right, there's the pigs in a blanket that they're saying are croissants. I'm calling them pigs in a blanket. And then the sausage rolls. Okay. No, I hadn't done that in so long. After 2.5 hours of not picking... Oh, and then I hit the button. Oh, shoot. I hit R. I meant to hit E. So many flaws. So many flaws. So many flaws. Heh. E and R are way too close to each other. Way too close. Okay, so there's that. Those look delicious. Eat them all day long. So many of them. So many of your girlfriend just asked who I was watching and asked if I do VR games. Oh man, a VR game. That's the thing. I don't even know if they have many VR games for the PC, but yeah, that would be kind of weird. That would be really weird. Watching me play something in VR. That would be bizarre. So, all right, so there's that. One monitor for satellite tracking, one for email, and the other two for... Oh, okay. So, they all serve a purpose. Which is good. All right, so the only thing I've got left to do then, I've got to get my money out of my vending machines. So there it is. All good. $35,000, 123 days. We're almost up to level 98. And we have how many bakery licenses left? Where are we? 6 to go. So it would take 6 days if I did them one a day. I could possibly do 2 in a day. I mean, it'd be easy enough to do. Just depending on how long it's taking the restockers to restock. But 6 to go. I mean, we made good progress. Good progress. I'm hoping... How many more products do we have left? That's the big question. How many more things do we have left? Let's see. I'm seeing 3, 5, 8, 11, 14, 17 things. So 3, 11, 19. Let's try and let's see if that's going to work. Will this work? Let's find out. Nope, wrong. You. Will this work? Do I have enough space there, or am I going to have to move all of that over to fit both of those in there? Is that going to work? Let's find out. The Megastore is coming along very, very well. We've almost got everything for our bakery in here. Oh, is that... No, it's not. It's going to be too short. Oh, no. Oh, gosh. How short are we? How short are we? Big baby, have a wonderful, wonderful night. Thank you very much for coming by. I definitely hope we see you again very, very soon. And have a wonderful weekend. Oh, no. I literally need... Oh, man. I need to move everything like just a matter of inches. I mean, it literally needs to move about that far. About that much is where we all need to go. I think that's enough to do this. Let's see. Is that enough space? Ideally, I'd give myself more space. So that way I could actually walk product through there. So that's probably a good idea to move this even further. Move that up a little bit more. Go a little bit further with it. Maybe, yeah, one more like that. Sure. Is that corner good enough, or do I need to... How's that corner look? I need to move that a little bit further forward. Feng Shui in pixels. That's pretty close. That's close enough. Yeah, Then we can walk through there with products. We can walk through there with products. I don't think I can change the color of this tile, because if I do, it probably messes up the tile behind it. I've gone way down a rabbit hole. Way down. Wasn't trying to do this. Let's try this floor here. Let's find out. So, well, Mike, have a wonderful night. Yeah, I don't know when we're going to be doing rest area again. We'll have to see. Whenever me and Cans and Austin can get together, we'll definitely do more. Just got to see exactly what everyone's schedules are going to be. How does that look? Oh, yeah, that's no good. That ain't going to happen. That's what I was afraid of. So, nope, can't do that. That won't work. So, no problem. Had to give it a whirl. Had to try it. So, back to that. Had to give it a whirl. Back we go. Cool. So now we know we have all the space we need for all the bakery. It all fits here. It's all good. Everything that we need to fit, we can fit in the spaces that we've got. Everything has one facing to it. That's all good. The chia bread has two facings because that's had that since the very beginning. So this will complete the area for our bakery section. And I'm guessing it will all continue to get pushed backwards, because if the top floor is getting pushed backwards, this bottom floor, I think, will get pushed backwards as well. I've got a feeling. But that was good. That was good. I think we got a lot of good done there. I do believe. So, good times. Good times. So, what a week. It has been a lot of fun. I hope you guys have enjoyed it as much as I have. It's been great. It's been good being able to get back into the swing of everything for a full week again. I loved being on vacation, but it's good to be back and get back into a normal groove again here as well. So Monday, 8 a.m. on Rusty Champaign 2, we will have Harvest Cafe. Getting back into that one again, getting that our live streams rolling with that one. And then 11 and 2 here, we'll be doing something. I don't know what yet. We'll probably know by Monday. So you'll see. You'll know when I know. We will have episodes on both channels. I'm going to try to get episodes on Rusty Champaign 2, get some more Blossom out there. And we'll have episodes on this channel as well tomorrow and Sunday at 1 p.m. Central Daylight Time. And then again, Monday morning, 8 a.m. Central Daylight Time. And then live here at 11 and 2, live on Rusty Champaign 2 at 8 a.m. Does that cover it? I think it does. I think that covers all of it. So, as always, my eternal gratitude to the best ranch crew in the business. There is no better than the superfecta of superiority of Cozy Worship Space, David W7535, Lady Fluffy Dragon, John Swigert. They are the bestest of them all, without a doubt. No better. I mean, Susie is awesome, as is Chronically. So they're probably 1 in 1A, but best teams in the business. And for all of you wonderful people, for all of your support, for all your love, for all the laughs, for all of your generosity, and there's way too much of that today, and for always making this the best time there is for me, and hopefully for you as well. Thank you guys so much for that. Love all you guys. We're going to keep on having all the fun all the time, because that is what we do. That, however, is going to be all for this one, though. Thank you all so much for watching. If you were catching this one later, and if you like this video, I would appreciate if you gave it a like. If you really like this video, or if you are not yet a subscriber to Rusty Champaign, and if you've been having fun learning about all kinds of new baked goods that you may have never known about in the past, I would love it if you consider giving the channel a subscribe. It would definitely mean a lot to me, that's for sure. But until we meet again, thanks as always for being a part of all this wonderful, beautiful, glorious terrazzo floor silliness. I'm Rusty Champaign, and we will See you later.